Let's go. Now's the time.
Indeed, now is the time. I mean, it's just a question. They see the light at the end of the tunnel. Do they not have enough, well, do they have enough oil in the tank to go to all the way? But let's see, it's still 1 minute 30, and well, not looking like it. Pigeon trying to set up that counter attack. It's going to be TNT now, being up, trying to push it to that corner. Kevin.
Free ball.
Oh, not quite free there as Pigeon gets the 50 there. It's going to be TNT with another 50 on Bubs. Oh, Bubs, not good. So, well, good clear actually. Frostbite flick, but oh yes!
There we go. The back again. The confidence is back. I thought Frostbite might have just messed that up completely, but somehow, some way, we've seen Exodia fly through. The underdog story, Aaron, it's real. It's real. And finally, we're seeing them play together again. We're seeing them play like they want to win. We're seeing them play confidently. They're trusting their ability to beat the ball. They're pre-jumping the plays. They're getting confidence back. And confidence and belief is what's going to make them win this game.
Indeed. The underdog story is very real here. And let's see. Oh, the crossbar there. Still alive, though. 50 seconds remain, and it's 2-2 tied up. Comeback from Mizzou. Can they finish it though? Pigeon off the corner. Corner read. Beautiful read, but beautiful
saved.
Yeah. Oh,
and he's on the roll. He's on the roll. He's got the reset. He's over 1. He's over 2. The 50. It's up into the sky. TNT's going to take it away. He's got the reset. Beaten by Frostbite. Quick challenges. They're getting in there. They've woken up. I don't know what was happening in the first 2 games, or the first game and a half, but they've woken up. They've figured it out. Oh, nearly let that go in. Don't understand that rotation, but we're going to skip past that one. Keep being positive. Frostbite here. Pigeons on it. Oh, what a pass that is.
No.
Oh, Bubs!
No.
Come on! No. They're putting their life on the line for this game. I love to see it. The energy. Lovely. They want it. Oh. They want this win. They want it.
Oh.
Double commit.
Kevin. Oh, he drops it. Overtime. Oh.
Wimp.
Wimp. Let's see.
Drop the ball.
50 there. Exodia. They're leading it all the way onto the sidewall there. It's going to be Frostbite. I don't know. I'm not sure what he's doing there, but Pigeon taking the ball there. Bubs taking it back to his back.
Oh, no. Yes!
Bubs is there. Don't worry. Bubs is there. Don't worry. Now he's going to be on the counter-attack in the air.
Come on.
Not sure by Kevin.
Oh, Bubs.
Oh, Bubs.
Oh, he's missed. Pigeon's missed it. 50. Exodia. Time. Slow it down. Bubs. He gets the beat. Pigeon's going to beat him there, though. He's played it to no man's land. Plenty of time for Frostbite here, but not plenty of boost. It's fine, though, because he's going to pick up that 100. Cock, boy! Cock! He's in the air! TNT gets a touch. Kevin's going to get a touch on it. Maybe. No, maybe gets demoed. No, he's done well there, Kevin. He's got it past both players. Now Bubs is last man, but he's turned into a solid rock. Frostbite hasn't. He's taken Bubs' position. If they change cars, I don't know. But Exodia doesn't get a touch. Frostbite will take it away instead. He gets the dribble. Bubs' turn to plang the ball forward, Kevin. Plays the touch to the sidewall. Again from Bubs there. 23 boost. Want to keep it going? No, he won't. Exodia missing the ball. Frostbite plays one to the backboard. Keep going. Keep putting the pressure on. He's sat there. He's making TNT a slab bit awkward. It's a great touch. It's a great pass. But Pigeon makes a great save. It's still in the possession, though. Pressure's going to shift, I think. Pigeon's going to take this away. Exodia plays the 50. Frostbite plays the follow. It's on target.
Kevin.
But my Nam probably could have hit that a bit stronger. And and here we've got 1:30 now into overtime. It's been a bit of a toss up here between both sides, but I must say Mizzou are definitely dominating right now this game, and they definitely look the more likely to score. But that's what makes me fear the most, because I think this is the time that they're going to concede.
Oh no! Both players. There's only one player left. He's being bumped.
No, he's done it again.
Coming in. Oh, he's done it again, but Pigeon is still keeping it alive in the half. Kevin with the shot, but the save from Exodia once again. All players of Mizzou don't have a lot of boost. Bubs got the full boost though, but Exodia is being up. Oh,
yes!
Save!
Oh my God!
Beautiful!
Bubs.
Oh no!
Not like this! Not like this! Not like this!
Frostbite, come on! Get up!
Boost.
Get up! Oh no!
Exodia, what are you doing?
No! Oh, they've thrown it again! Come on! How is it possible? How? How could you make the same mistake twice? How can you throw it again? How is it possible, Ped? Oh my! How in God's green earth? How in God's green earth have they done that? Oh. Oh. Jesus.
I've had enough.
Our Lord and Savior. Oh.
I've had enough of this. I've had enough. Getting excited for no reason. The comeback for nothing. I mean, Bub's carried there. I mean, the saves he made after the mistakes at the start, he hooked it in. He got Wi-Fi online. But to let that finish the way it finished, just Frostbite needs to stop flying around the field, man. He's flying to nowhere. Come on, he's just flying around like a crisp packet. You know, we need to see him a bit more. You know, where's he going? What's the vision in what he's doing? We're not seeing what he's trying to do. He's just zooming around. Bit more, you know, bit more respect, bit more patience. You know, just fly around. You're not a plane. Cars for a reason. You know, you're meant to be on the ground as well, not just flying around. Chill out. They just need to chill out. It's still doable. It's still on the cards. They've got to score first. They've got to win this game here. If they lose this game, I've got no words left for them. This game's important, Aaron. This game is the game that decides whether they get swept or not. Let's hope we see them win.
Let's hope indeed, as kickoff has started off in Spate's favor there. Them being 2-0 up now. Not quite as deserved as some people might call it, but they have done it. They have the quality for it, but... Oh my, Mizzou. Oh.
Hopefully it works.
Let's not ramble about that. We have enough chances here. I mean, if Spate get to this match point, a reverse sweep is needed, and from the Mizzou that I and you are seeing, it's not gonna happen, is it?
Oh, Bubs, keep it going. Keep it going, Bubs. Oh, the crossbar. Oh,
and Kevin. Yep.
Oh, it's just rigged. How's
Right.
that happen? Right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. The
That's
bump.
him. That's him.
Oh! That's what we like to see. That's what it's all about. Frostbite with the dribble, the control, the bump, laying Kevin out like a flatbread. That's what I want to see more of. That is what I want to see more of. Beautiful stuff from Frostbite there. Where was that last game? If he did that last game, they'd have won the bloody game. That's beautiful. Get it, keep it going. Don't stop it there. Keep it going. Open the dam.
Oh no! Oh no!
Not
Oh
that
no!
dam.
Oh no!
Not that dam. The other dam.
Oh bad! Oh my! There. How is this
What are
a
they
goal?
doing?
Come on! How is this?
What is he doing?
Is this GC1 or is this bubble? I'm not
Why
sure.
is he pre-jumping there, man? Why
But
is he
it's fine.
pre-jumping?
These players are here for a reason. They are at this stage of Rocket League for a reason. And if they have to do it, if they want to do it, if they have the strength to do it, they will have to do it now. But Bubs, that is an attempt, and it stays as an attempt.
I give up. I can't deal with this. Bubs, no. Come on, Exodia. Come on, brother. You've got this. Frostbite. He's got the 50. It's middle. Where's the team? Where's the team?
There it is. There it is. Oh, no!
He's missed. He's missed the... How's he missed?
The fourth man coming in there. Oh, no way he's done that. How has he missed? But it's fine. Still 3 minutes. All tied up, Ed. Come on, heads up. They got it right. Right? Oh no. Right? They got it right. A frostbite.
Jesus. Oh no. Oh, he's got free boost. Oh no. Oh, Exodia.
Beautiful. Beautiful from Exodia there. Kevin, even more beautiful. The pass to Pigeon. Double tap. He can do that.
It's sexy, but it's not good enough.
Very sexy.
Frostbite's beaten. Bubs. Exodia gets the touch. Frostbite 0 boost. No one can get the touch of the ball. They're moving around like a busy road in France. And that's going to be touched up here, Bubs. Just about enough boost to get there. TNT now. He's got the reset. He gets a second. Frostbite gets the clear. Bubs left awkward. 16 boost in net. Exodia. Kevin's got all the boost in the world. Unfortunately, though, he's not Zen. That does not go into the back of the net. Exodia demoed. Pigeon has a chance to grow now. He's got the ball. He's got the boost. He's got the shot on goal. He gets the reset. Backboard. Bubs has to break away. Exodia and Frostbite, who are holding hands in net.
Oh.
Kevin gets a touch.
No.
Bubs reads. It's...
Backflip. Backflip.
Oh, Jesus.
Got
I don't
it.
know what to... Exodia stops
Oh, no.
it for now, but the inevitable is going to appear soon, I'm sure. Bubs, Pigeon's on it. He gets the flip. They're both... Get off the backboard! You're both there! Oh,
Holding hands.
Jesus. What are they doing? They're bumping each other.
On.
That's when you know not to be on the backboard. If you're bumping each other, someone needs to get down. But, you know, I mean, at the moment, we're getting
Oh.
a bit of pain.
Getting there. Getting there.
It's into the centre. No goal coming in. Pigeon's going to
Pigeon.
go forward.
Kevin.
The redirect's not on.
No.
A good touch away. A good touch away. Now can we get another one?
Frostbite.
Exodia.
Yes, he
It's
can.
forward. Okay, we're looking good. We're looking good. Frostbite with the 50. The second...
Where's the
I'm
third
forever
man?
waiting for where... It wasn't even the third. It was the second man. There was no second man. He wasn't distant. What are they scared of? Just get forward.
He was at the shops. He was at the shops.
Bubs.
Oh, Bubs.
I don't mind that. I do mind that, though. That wasn't great. Good demo.
Oh, no.
Good demo.
Oh,
Oh, what are they
indeed.
doing? Nice, Bubs. Good touch.
dancing.
Time. What are you doing that for? It was
Oh.
open.
Oh! Ah, how has he done that? Oh no, Pigeon. Double commit though. Can he capitalize? Mizu off the backboard, taking it over one. This should be a goal. This should be a goal, but it's not. Oh yes, it is. Frostbite this shot, but Kevin with the save. Oh, Exodia, we're heading right into overtime if they can finish this. Oh, no, not into overtime yet, Kevin. Counter attack. It's gonna be Bubs though. Full boost, beating Kevin out there. Last chance for Mizu to win this game in full time. Let's see. It's gonna be Kevin, and it's on the floor though. Still being up by Pigeon. Corner read, but not quite. Counter attack is still up. TNT having to hit that one, and he does off the
Joey!
Exodia.
Yes!
Oh yes!
Yes!
Oh,
That's
they've done it.
what it's all about. It's what it's all about.
That's what we have been waiting for. Ugh. And they've done it. Mizu taking the game. Is this a start to a beautiful comeback story?
Yes, that's what we like to see. That's what we like to see.
Beautiful.
That's more like it from Frostbite as well, by the way. That's the player I want to see in him. That's what I want to see from the team. More of that, please. Get more of that in. Spate, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. You've got a fighter here. You've got Mizu. Mizu are causing some problems. Can they keep it going? 2-1 now in series. They're catching up. They're closing that gap. Only one more game to go. Tie it up. This series is nowhere near from over, Aaron. Nowhere near from over. We're nearly there. A couple more wins.
Yeah, and well, finally, Spade are still off guard, and well, finally, Mizu have taken what they should have been doing for game 1 and game 2, but nonetheless, they've done it now. This is a start of a beautiful story we are about to witness, but that's only if Spade keeps playing like this and Mizu are having to step up if they really want to get this tie up here in Utopia Coliseum Dusk.
Big performance from the lads here. Big shift. Big shift. Time to get this game back level. Put Spate on the back foot. I don't care if I'm on the Spate Twitch channel. I'm the underdog lover. And I'm backing the underdogs. Through
Loving
thick
it.
and through thin. Sorry, Spate, but I'm backing Mizu. Come on, Mizu. Get into them. Come on.
Come on, you Mizu there. Not good start off the kickoff though. Not kickoff goal as of yet. Bubs, good block there. Exodia being up for that. Why was he up for that? Shouldn't you rotate back on Frost, right, mister? Nonetheless, they don't score off it as of now. TNT, flip reset, but Frostbite with the block. Pigeon now getting it off the backboard. Exodia there. Pigeon off the corner there. It's going to be Kevin up, getting into the corner again. Now TNT, third time's the charm. Not quite though, as it's still in the Mizu half. Let's change it up for a second. What a bump! Oh
Yes! Come on! That's the plays! That's the plays! No idea what he's doing in defence though. He had plenty of time to react. Yeah, sit down, Pigeon. Sit down. There we go. 1-0, Mizu. That is exactly what I like to see. It's really good to see from them. Really good to see, and I hope they keep it up. And TNT's going to be awkward. Frostbite misses the goal. Where's Bubs? He might not be on the pitch anymore. Oh, there he is. I'm pretty sure he got cut off there, actually, by his teammate. Do better, Exodia. Let Bubs cook. And he's going to cook here. He's still on him. He's still on him. The boost's his. The pressure's mounting. The pass comes in. But Exodia's not ready. How many times are they not going to have the second man where the second man needs to be?
Oh, there is the third man, though, Ped. There is the third man, Bubs.
Yeah, buddy.
And it's a start of a miracle, Ped.
Great pass from Kevin. Bubs will slot that top shelf. That's what we like to see. That's what it's all about. We're pushing the overdogs to the underdogs. Come on, underdogs. You've got this, guys. Currently causing mayhem on the pitch. Carry on. The reset. The touch. The miss.
Come on, Exodia.
Why is he backwards?
Why is he
backwards?
Oh, what is that? What is that?
I can't deal with this any longer.
Put it in reverse, Terry. What do you mean, put it in reverse?
What the frostbite?
Yeah, it's over. It's over. This is Spade capitalizing, and Spade aren't gonna stop after this.
Sake, man. Why?
Jesus.
Why are you doing this to me?
TNT though.
No! No!
It's over. It's over, done and dusted. GG's. Where is the third man? Where is he? Is he in the shops? Is he in the park? Is he in Beckwith Park possibly? But he's not on the right map. I couldn't see him.
Oh, I can't deal with this anymore. I can't deal with this anymore. It's devastating. It's devastating. 100% devastating. Flick up. Bubba. Go! Go, Bubs!
Oh
Just
no.
go!
Kevin. Well, he's in the... Oh, Bubs now. Get the 50 though. Let's see if he can try to get the lead once again here. Good musty there, but Kevin is there to get it right onto the corner there. It's going to be TNT getting it forward. Pigeon has to score off the crossbar there, and Bubs getting it out. Good clear there, and it's Frostbite, but Kevin with the save! And that should have been in.
Agreed. It should have been it.
Oh no!
You!
No!
Oh.
Yes! We're saved for now.
Hallelujah. That was a shaky period of time. Pass, middle, Exodia.
Not in reverse again.
Oh, he's still got it. He's got to pass one. He's got the 50. Bubs, go for the ball, Bubs!
Oh, well, now he's got the ball in safe haven. Let's see what he can do off the backboard. 27 boost, not much. Trying to take it over.
Away from it again.
Well, it's slipping out of their hands again. Slipping out of their hands again, but Spades here. I mean, as much as we can criticize Mizzou here, they are doing a fantastic job, are they?
No, they're not. They're doing terrible.
Okay.
If they were doing a fantastic job, the game would be over. Be realistic here, Aaron.
Yeah, fair enough.
It'd be a 4-0 sweep. They're not doing fantastic. That's the problem. And Exodia is!
Yes!
He is! He's peaking! Get in there! Woo! He's peaking! That... Oh, do you know what, Aaron?
Yes.
That is amazing to see after what we've just witnessed just a minute ago. That is what we're here for. That is what it's all about. Seeing plays like that from the underdogs. Keep it going. Keep the confidence rolling. Bubs is challenging the ball again. Everyone's smiling, laughing, happy, laughter. Sun is out. Keep it going.
Mizzou were on the verge of tears, and they've got it again. But last 1 minute 1 minute 25, and well, they have to finish it. But that is not good. Exodia getting it out though.
Nice.
50. Kevin is still there. The awkward good bump though from Bubs. What can Pigeon do here? To the sidewall, not much I would say, but oh no, that's not looking good off the corner. But Bubs getting it out, but TNT is right there off the backboard. Can he pass it? Yes, he can. But Exodia, beautiful demo there.
It's all about what happens now in this next 50 seconds. They've got to challenge this early.
Oh, no.
They didn't. Bubs gets a good touch off the backboard. Frostbite's roaming around again. He's not really doing much, but he's present on the field still. What's he doing? I'm not too sure. He challenges in the end, but...
Oh no, oh no, oh no,
that
oh
can't
no,
go
oh
in.
no, oh
you-
no,
you-
oh
you-
no.
You've got to be taking the mickey now. What are you doing to me, man? What are you...
Why
don't
would you?
even challenge there. You
Why
don't
would
even
you- Why would you give a player like Pigeon that chance?
How's it going in? How's it going in?
It's like giving Cristiano
It's
Ronaldo
like a bunch of chickens with a blindfold on.
For real. Oh
What are
my,
they
this
doing?
is not what they should be doing. But it's tied up. They still got their chances. But oh no, Pigeon off the backboard. TNT not looking quite likely though. But Kevin, that should not go in. And it doesn't. As of yet. Frostbite now to the sidewall. It's gonna be TNT off the ceiling. Ceiling shot misses it though. Shouldn't be missing those type of shots. But it's fine. Exodia there to the sidewall corner. It's gonna be in. Kevin passing it to his own opponent. But he made up for it. Last 3 seconds, Ped. Are we heading into overtime? Oh no. Oh yes. Good block. Overtime.
Yeah, I'm still a little bit skeptical about what I've just seen for the 3 goals conceded. Even more so about the double commit for Boost just now.
No. Oh no, it's off
not
the
in.
post. It's off the post.
Jesus, how many times are we going to see this Spade team just throw the game?
Where's the second man? It's gone again. What? Where's the second man?
Why has
Should
he
be
done that?
rotating. I'm not sure.
Go on.
Exodia.
Go alone, son. Go alone,
That
son.
should be a
Go alone.
Yes! Yes!
Get it!
Bubs. Oh,
Get it!
Tied
That's what it's all
up
about.
again.
That's what it's all about. Come on.
Wow. Underdogs. Come on. Show that you're made for this. That's what we have been waiting for. And this game was a roller coaster of emotions, but that just topped it all off. The cherry on top of the cake. Beautiful scenes there from Mizzou.
Exodia, you beautiful boy. Come on. That was sensational what he's just done. Sensational. He's won that game for Mizzou. He's had them on the back like boulders in that game. Really well done. Really well done. But for the love of God, can they sort the defense out? It's giving me a heart attack. Every time. Why is it going to be so close? Spate at the moment are playing terrible. Rocket League. Really bad. Like, they should have won that game 5 seconds into overtime, and they missed an open net. That's not something you see unless they're tilted.
Oh, and they are. They're
tilted.
They are off guard.
GG, go next, boys. See you in the major Spate. Because I'm sorry to tell you, but you keep playing like this, you're not going to get this win.
What is that map?
We're playing under an Ocean Gate by the seams of it.
Let's see, but yeah, like you said, Spate are off the sheet. Well, off the sheet, not quite yet officially, but they are not paying attention. And if they still want to win this regional, do it right now. But Mizzou are also, oh no, oh yes, Bubs, are the ones that also want to be taking that first place spot here. But let's see what they can do. And it's 2 players out, Frostbite being the last man, handling it perfectly with someone who has 14 boost here, bad.
Frostbite, he gets a demo. Exodia will get a touch towards net. TNT, Frostbite was looking for that bump, it's still there. But Kevin gets the save. Pigeon, he's got the reset. He's going to go for the touch on the ground. He gets a pogo. Frostbite gets a great save. TNT, he's awkward. He's going to have to play it back. Exodia's going to look to 50. He does get a touch. It's going to pinch back to his own net, though. Bubs fighting with Frostbite for the ball, but he does get the possession in the end. TNT's going to get a touch on this one. Exodia plays the reset. Kevin's there. Kevin wins the ball. Frostbite going to be 50'd. Out to the right side. TNT goes. Demo comes in. Bubs to the sidewall. Uses a musty. Can't get the shot off, but here comes Frostbite again. Plays one up the wall. Kevin gets the demo. Pigeon now. In the air. Exodia's waiting. He gets the 50. Frostbite. Where's he going to go? It's to the sidewall. Kevin's got again. Exodia looks to clear it away. Pigeon's going to challenge. Bubs clears it again. Exodia He's got time on the ball here. Double taps on, but Kevin gets the save. So far, not too bad from Mizzou.
Not too bad, but not too quite good either. It's gonna be Pigeon now. Frostbite, come on! Exodia, that's your turn, but he doesn't go. Pigeon though. Oh, what a shot from Pigeon there off the post! Now Pigeon again, but no, he's not capitalized. Mizzou. Womp womp.
Bye-bye. Pigeon. He isn't flying very well today. I'll tell you that now. Both of those shots he had should have been in. But can he make up for it here with a mechanical play? No, because it's cleared off the backboard by Frostbite. TNT's awkward. Kevin's even more awkward. Bubs is pre-jumping. Redirected though by Pigeon, who misses the ball. Kevin shouldn't have missed that. And now Bubs going chasing Demo. Kevin scrambles it away. Luckily TNT's there to give a dynamite touch away. Here comes Exodia, plays the 50, it's bouncing up in the centre, Frostbite gets the touch, he's going to try and follow it out. He goes for a touch over one, he's still got the ball with him, TNT gets the clear, Bubs to the sidewall, tries to go for a second, he won't get there, TNT towards the net, Exodia gets the clearance out just for now, Bubs gets the 100 boost, Kevin's over the top of him, a shot from Pigeon, again, I don't know what he's doing, but not on target. Bubs, he's going to pass across field, Frostbite's there, the 50's up in the air now, can we find a player to shoot, Pigeon gets a controlled touch. He's going to go for the pre-jump. Bubs realises it, plays it to the sidewall, takes it past another player. Can Bubs go alone? He gets the reset. He's got a player waiting down below him. But he plays the greedy touch. He's a greedy boy. And the greed's going to cost them a goal here.
Greed's going to cost them a goal indeed. But let's see if they can make up for it. Kevin, bad touch. Bad touch. TNT doesn't have any balls. How is that not in? Kevin, now 50 on the middle, bouncing off the sidewall. TNT with a shot. Bubs with the save.
And eventually, Bubs plays the touch to the backboard. He's got a little bit of time to control here as well. Kevin gets in there quickly. Frostbite gets one. Again, it's just a little bit of a stalemate in that corner. Again, 50'd away by Exodia towards the net. Bubs gets the touch this time. Gets a second. Cleared away temporarily. Frostbite keeping that ball moving forward. Does not want to see that fall back towards his net. He's going to go now trying to get a 50. Beaten past him. Bubs is going to take this possession though. Free ball for him. But TNT should get this ball out. He will get one touch. Oh, that's not great from Exodia. TNT just receives a pass. Bubs, though, does a great job getting that past TNT. He was looking for a dunk there. Kevin is going to try and find this one forward. It's touched down by Frostbite. No room, really, for Pigeon to make a shot with zero boost. And Bubs is going to get a good touch there. Pigeon being adamant to take that ball forward on zero. Gets a second. It's towards the net. TNT 50 now in the corner. Bubs goes again. He's got the boost. He's got the speed. Can he keep it going forward here? A 50 is all he needs. But it's 50's back out. Exodia's going to take over. Frostbite's going to go for boost. Exodia, though, gets bumped off the ball. TNT can't get it past Frostbite. It's a good read there on the corner. Gets a beat as well past Pigeon. But again, that second man's just not quick enough to get any sort of possession and gain on that ball.
Oh, I mean, well, we're underwater here. It's almost overtime. And, well, underwater, hey? I mean, they're kind of like fish, hey? Playing underwater, but let's see like a certain Disney movie. Let's see who can find the net first, find their dad first, finding Nemo. When you're built on your screen, let's see who can find the goal net first. But for now, it's gonna bounce off the ceiling. And it's gonna be Bubs with the 50, not the 50 over Pigeon. That should be goal. Pigeons can fly underwater, but Pigeon can get that one out.
And now centre ball. Bubs gets a touch across the Frostbite, who can't find the touch there. Kevin will try and take it away. Exodia is back. He doesn't get a touch. Bubs, it goes to overtime. I thought that might have just bounced in then. Yes, remember, the winner of this game is going to be really, really excited because it's going to put them right close to winning. Exodia, stealing pitch off the backboard, bounces down. Bubs is going to go. No, Pigeon gets the clear. He's going to go for the second as well. He'll go over the sidewall. Oh, my days, Pigeon.
No! Oh, I mean, it's a beautiful shot, don't get me, but Mizzou, they have fallen, and beautiful shot from Pigeon. He didn't have any boost, but Pigeon, that doesn't matter. Off the corner, beautiful, beautiful recovery, and then to get a shot with that power, without any boost, off the wall, is extraordinary, oh my.
Good goal. It was a good goal, yeah. I mean, listen, that was the best goal I think we've seen tonight. Probably the best goal we've seen in a while at Spate. I thought he was going to go for that touch. No, he lands on the corner, gets the angle. No one was expecting that. He did it quick. He already knew the idea. And, yeah, Pigeon has just got Spate out of a very, very dark tunnel. He's dug them out of that hole single-handedly. And yeah, wow, what a fantastic shot from a fantastic player. But who knows where it's going to take us now in game number 6? Yeah, I wonder where we're going to go in game 6. I'm interested. I'm intrigued to see where this game can take us now, because I'm not so sure this is over yet, Aaron.
Oh, bad. It's not over. And well, come on. I can smell a game 7 there. I'm not sure. I think I can smell a game 7, but Mizzou, it's just that bit harder for them because well, Spade are on match point. What a map to be playing a game 6 on. Not quite Neo Tokyo there, but yeah. I mean, while Neo Tokyo is loading up in our control room, I mean, what do you think is gonna take game 6?
I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. I mean, it should be Spate on paper, but it doesn't always work that way, unfortunately. And Mizzou just need to win here, you know. Just need to win. And I think it'll put them in a good space. If they do win this game, they face Empty Space, who've just beat Board 4-1. Pause up, beat No Idea 4-1. So it's going to be interesting, but we need to see a little bit of fight here from this team. And hopefully get ourselves back on track.
Oh yeah, I just heard some news. Indeed, well, Empty Space got that win over Board. And well, if Mizzou wants to make that major, they're gonna have to go to Grands. And that's only a tiebreaker if they go to Grands. So, it's going to be a rough ride for Mizzou, but how they have been playing the last couple of matches, I think it might be possible.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely possible, and hopefully they can keep it going. But who knows?
Hopefully.
Who knows where this game will lead us? I'm unsure at the moment. I'm unsure when the lobby's going to be back up as well at the moment. Currently got no word on that. So.
The lobby is back up.
Oh, right, okay. No one messaged in the chat about that. Gotta love it.
Yeah.
Communication finest.
Beautiful pillars map. Would have loved to seen a game 6 being unfolded on that, but that is now an official map pool, so we won't use that map. I mean, Mizzou, will this kind of, can you call it a break? Yeah, I mean, it's been over like 4 minutes now, so they gotta call it a break. Will this 4 minutes change up something in their team? I don't know if they have a coach, but will it change something up, you think?
I give them a chance to breathe.
I'm sorry.
Give me a chance to breathe. Let's hope for Mizzou to win. Come on. Mizzou. Playing the kazoo. Whilst they're on the loo. Let's see him win here. Let's see him win. 5 minutes on the clock. 6 cars again. 3-2. Spate lead. 1 win here wins them this game and sends them into a semi-final against Empty Space. But a win here for Mizzou puts them 1 step closer to making it. And Exodia! In 8 seconds, starts the game off with a bang. Great pass as well there from Frostbite. Beautiful play to start the game off, Aaron.
Oh, beautiful pre-flip as well. What a pass from Frostbite. I mean, the pass is more beautiful than the goal itself. But who cares? Mizzou is 1-0 up and Spade. oh my, please.
And Spade.
Take me over.
Okay, Aaron.
Oh my.
Yep. You're just going to die over there, and I'm dying from seeing this defense at the moment, but Bubs does get it clear. Going to be sent up. TNT. He's on the ball. He's not Dynamite, though. He's not Guns N' Roses. Frostbite will get the clearance away. Bubs. Bit of an awful first touch, but he doesn't get the touch. Pigeons unleashed. Bubs. Not what I want to see.
Neither. 1-1 here. Spade and... well, they've come back. They need to win this to make it to that semi-final to Empty Space. So, it's going to be an interesting one. But Pigeon... oh, Ah, 2-1. Mizzou, get back in your working suit because you're not working.
Oh, go away. Get out of it. Get out of it. Absolutely ridiculous goal to concede. It all started so well. Oh, come off it.
No way, no way, and Mizzou are 2 goals down. Oh, what are you doing? No, this is not what you should be doing. Well, you should be winning to get to game 7. That is speechless, as you guys can hear. Oh,
Oh, oh, don't stop. Oh, come on. Right, okay.
oh my.
I
Ben,
can't-
you're speechless. You're
I
speechless.
can't- I don't know what to say anymore.
Ah, if you speak, you're gonna be in big trouble.
Come on, Bubs. Oh, just get out! Get out, Bubs!
Get him off
Hanging
the
your head in
field.
shame. He should be hanging his head in shame.
Oh no. And well,
Oh,
the
dear.
verge of tears of Mizzou are back, and 3 minutes to make that a right, to get those tears away, but it's just slipping away, and nothing much they can do about it.
it. Nice. Redirect. Come on, Exodia. No.
No, Bubs in
Oh,
trouble
Bubs
here.
is on 0 boost. Get out the team, Bubs. Oh. Nice. Nice. Not nice. No. Oh. Why did he back out of the challenge? He backed out of the challenge. Oh, he's. Oh, you can't tell me this anymore. I can't deal with it anymore. What are they doing?
Oh, well, they're not winning. They're down bad, and it's not looking good. It's not looking good. 4-1. No, Exodia still keeping it alive. Half the game being played, and they have half the game to get 2 goals to tie it up. But can they do
Stop
it?
trying to be Zen. You're 3-1 down. Keep it simple, man. He thinks he's a vampire.
Oh, and I can tell you, he's not at the moment. He has to win this, and you shouldn't be turning into a pulse freestyle here. But that is fine. There's still 2 minutes left. Still, they can still come back, right? No, Exodia with no boost can't.
Yeah,
boost.
he's got the ball here though. Middle.
Oh,
Oh, you come on, man. Bubs. Middle. No one's there. Guys, hello. You're 2-1. You're 2 goals down here. You got to score. Oh.
oh, no
Oh.
way.
No, you haven't. What are you doing?
Darn it! No, but... Oh, 2 people on a free ball, and you miss it. Oh, that's... Oh, yes!
Yes!
That's the start.
Good.
Should have been the second one, the third one.
Come
But it's
on.
here. Come on, Mizzou.
It's
Spade.
about time, man. What have I just seen from them? They've missed 4 open net.
Well, they have scored this one. Let's see if they can score another one in 1 minute, 22 seconds time. What is this? Okay, well, a bit of potato league there. But what can Bubs? Bubs, what are you doing, Bubs? Bubs, what TNT? I'm not sure what TNT is doing. Kind of trolling around, I can see. But what is Pigeon gonna do? The man, the myth. But he's not gonna do it. Now it should be Bubs, but doesn't have enough boost to finish that one. Now it's gonna be Frostbite interception. Can't get it in front. Now in the
Nice.
middle,
Go,
good demo.
go,
He's
go.
gonna go for the other one. Yes!
Yes!
Frostbite!
Get in!
Ah, get in there!
Where did
Ah,
it come from?
from
Where did it come
Frostbite!
from?
From Frostbite bed with the 2 demos, the 2 bumps, and it's all tied up again.
Passion! Not the
Wow.
fake kickoff. Get out of it, man. You've just equalised. Oh, Kevin's on the ropes. Yes, good challenge. Okay. Now the ball, TNT. Bubs gets the 50. Exodia. Can't get a touch. Bubs will get a touch. Your clearance is out. Exodia's there. He's got a flick. No, he hasn't. TNT clears it away. Bubs puts it back forward to Exodia. Exodia to the backboard. No doubles on. It's back middle though. Bubs is there. The Bubs attempts on.
What a save from Pigeon
Pass
there.
across middle. Bubs is waiting on the wall. He's read it perfectly. He goes for the bump. The shot. The goal. It's in. It's in. They've got it to game 7. What a goal. What a bump from Bubs.
Oh my. I mean, we sound like the two most one-sided casters ever, but we are just passionate. Oh my. Beautiful. Mizzou go to game 7. Can they even make it more beautiful? Can they? Pigeon. Oh, it's still alive. Pigeon keeps it alive. Not Justin though. He's not Justin. Bubs is gonna. Oh no. TNT. That's not a good flick though. Frostbite, and it's dropped. Game 7. On your screen, ladies and gentlemen, Spade is the clear favorites here, but they are all taken all the way to game 7. Mizzou have to take it, and Ped's not even on the screen. He's so happy. Oh, Ped. Oh my. What have you just witnessed?
Right. Well, I got so angry at one point that I punched my green screen. Because of what I was seeing on the field. I don't know what's gone on. Yeah, I mean, that's happened just now. These players are the most confusing bunch I've ever watched in my entire life. I don't know where that switch flicks, but they go from playing the worst Rocket League I've seen at Spate to the best Rocket League I've seen at Spate in the space of 2 minutes. And it's crazy to see. But for the love of God, for Game 7, can they just keep it tinned? You know, keep that crap play in the box for now. Just bring out your A game and stop making stupid mistakes in defense. Just wake up. It's all I ask. Just wake up. I can't bear to see this defense anymore. It's defense on a toothpick. One singular toothpick. As soon as it snaps, they concede 4 goals and they have to chase for it at the end of the game. Stop making it so hard for yourself. They're not trying to climb a mountain. They're trying to climb to space.
Empty space there. Trying to climb to empty space.
Yeah, but at the moment they're climbing the wrong way. They're climbing down, not up. So they need to wake up here. It was a win, but yeah, it was a very, very fine line there in that game. Very, very fine line. But here we go, Aaron. Game 7. What a series it's been, by the way. One of the best series I've seen so far, I think, in Spate Esports. It's been a fantastic series. A great one to kick off the stream tonight. And all 6 players should be made up with themselves. Then again, no, Spate shouldn't be. What are they doing? Why are they in Game 7 with this team? I don't know. But either way, Mizzou are all living in our hearts right now. We're all hoping to win here. And I think even the owner of Spate Esports probably wants Mizzou to win at this current moment in time. The underdog story's for real. But can they survive here in Game 7? Can they get the win? Can they progress on with the bracket, Aaron?
Oh, can they? That's the question. Oh no. Oh, there's sweat on my forehead because this game is a really insane game. One of the most insane games I've ever witnessed. And well, Pigeon has gotten the lead, has scored the first goal in Game 7, Spate versus Mizzou. 4:30 remain.
Yeah. And good demo. Gets possession back. Gets a 50 there. Frostbite. Won't get it up the wall. Pigeon will. Frostbite. Challenge is made. Exodia's up. Nice. He gets the ball. Moving forward. Oh, TNT gets one. A demo comes out.
Own goal.
Get out. Get out. What's he doing? What is he doing?
Why is he so close up and why is he stopping? What?
Did he get bumped, to be fair to him?
I mean, he could have went forward and he didn't get bumped, but it's fine. Goomba stomp on him. And well, 2-0. 4:05 remain and Spate are up 2-0. They are not going to let Mizzou win this.
Well, we've seen this before. Oh, a demo as well.
And
good clear. Good clear. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. More of that, please. More of that, please, Shirley. Now bounce into the middle. Exodia. Can't get it. Bubba. Oh. Whoa.
Right. Beautiful. Keeping them alive in this game. Oh, no, TNT.
Open. Open. Oh, what a crap touch of a rhino. What's he doing there? Touch of a bloody rhino. Touch of a rhino. Not what we want to see.
Oh yes.
Shot.
Exodia! Exodia! Oh, no, TNT. Beautiful save. Oh. Pigeon. Now with the flip reset of the crossbar with Saber Bubs. There. Oh.
Nice.
Trying to get the 3-0 in.
Nice. Bubs, turn around. Oh, not like that. Oh, no, no. It goes from bad to worse. No, it doesn't. Frostbite. There's the pace. Middle. Get it middle. Is anyone there? Oh, get out of it.
TNT double. Misses.
Hit backflip. Go, go, go. Charge. It's
Demo.
Forward. Bubs. Shot on goal.
TNT again with the save. He's like Manuel Neuer at this point. Oh. But
Nice.
it's looking bad. Half the game played.
Go, go. Good. Carry it on. Beautiful. Follow.
Of course they can bright for spade.
Oh, they've got no boost. Why are they running around on 0? Follow. Nice. Shot. Double. Oh. Here we go.
There.
Here we go.
Exodia on the
Yes!
backboard.
Get in! We're back in it again!
And, well, everyone who was doubting, he just answered all your doubts. Here is Bubs getting the 2-1, 2 minutes left to grab a mere goal pad. Can Mizu do it or do the mighty Spade hold on to it?
Bubs. On net. Kevin. Awkward. Oh, he nearly got that on. Middle. Just needs a player. It's middle again. Just needs a player. It's middle. Just go.
They don't. And well, answered with a counter-attack. Frostbite. Now it's going to be Pigeon off the sidewalk. Kevin! Oh, what a save from Exodia there. Keeping them alive. 1 minute 30 remain here. It's going to be Pigeon. Taking it over 1, taking it over 2. But Bubs, again, being the savior for Mizu.
Going to be middle. Exodia. Clears it away. Bubs. The boost spawns for him. Go for the ball. Someone. Thank you. Nice. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Nice. Thank you. Come on. Keep it going. Nice. Come on, Bubs. Come on, Bubs. Come on, buddy.
Good
That's
flick.
the worst flick I've ever seen.
And oh no. No, no, no. Exodia. How can you go to demo everyone Frostbite? What are you doing? Oh, Frostbite, I know it was a dare play. You need to make a goal, but it's game 7. You can't be making mistakes like that. You have no time at all. Only 1 minute left in the series, possibly in overtime. But it's looking like it's gonna slip away. If that one falls in. Not quite though. 50 seconds remain. It's gonna be Frostbite taking it in the middle. Taking it out. What is that? I'm sorry. Why? Bubs or Frostbite, both of them. Oh no, huge mistake and some quick chats. Oh no. Bed. Done. Dusted. It's in the coffin. Spade Esports go on to face empty space. And what a way to face empty spades here. Now it's still in the corner though. I mean I can go on to cast play by play all we want, but 22 seconds, 3 goals. It's impossible. Here, Pad. 15 seconds remain. Frostbite trying to get a goal, a cherry on top of that. Disgusting cake. A good attempt though, but TNT with the save. Pigeon up. Last 4 seconds, and it's impossible for Mizu to come back on this. Mizu fall. Mizu are crying on the verge of tears. And well, the tears have come out. Mizu have lost. Spade Esports go on to face empty spades in the semifinals. And Bed, What a way. What a way.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not quite happy, are you?
Just Spate didn't deserve that. Didn't deserve it. They played terrible Rocket League, and I mean, they got lucky because the better side lost that game, unfortunately. And if Spate don't pick it up, they're going to lose against Empty Space, who've been absolutely demolishing teams so far in the bracket. So I think the real thing to say is Spate need to level it up a bit more, because that was not a comfortable win for Spate. They had to go all the way to Game 7 with the team here in the top 8, and yeah, that's not something that you should pride yourself on. Definitely not something you should start quick chatting about either. Do you know what I mean? Definitely isn't.
Yeah.
Being toxic when you've just gone to Game 7 with the team. That's called ego. And ego doesn't get you far if you've got too much of it. Let's put it that way. So I'm hoping that Spate gets swept now. I'm hoping they get swept by Empty Space. That's my prediction for the next game. But I believe we're going to go and cool down for a little break right now. And we'll be back very, very shortly.
There you go, guys.
With the desk and the next match. So go get yourself a drink and see you soon.
each other down. We kept running from the shadows in the night, realizing it was not worth the fight. Moving on alone was what felt right, 'cause we were never meant to be. Dum dum da dum day, dum dum da dum day, dum dum da dum day, 'cause we were never meant to be. It feels good, a new beginning. We are free at last.
Welcome back, everyone. Oh, sorry about that, Fresh. Sorry to
Oh
step
wow,
on
it's
your
been a
toes.
Saturday as it is.
It has been a day indeed, and what a match to come off of a Game 7 thriller between Mizzou and Spate, as we just saw. Ped said it was going to be a short break, grab a drink. It was just that. It was a very short break, but we are here back, and joined with me on the desk is Sporty FC, Fresh, and a feisty Taquito. Glad to have you guys here, and I could not ask for a better group of guys to now lead us into our first semifinals match, which will be on stream here. Pause Up versus Pirates on a Bot. Pause Up, of course, 4-1 over No Idea. Very interesting result there, as Pause Up, on paper, were very heavy underdogs. But Feisty, tell me a little bit about this potential run now from Pause Up.
Man, if they were able to take down No Idea, which has kind of been a little bit of a demon for these guys throughout the regionals, Pirates on a Bot need to watch out. Pause Up. We've talked about it before, not only here, but in other places that they do play in. Kind of inconsistent as a team, but when they make those good results happen, the good results prove the caliber of the squad. So I would be a little worried. Even if Pirates on a Bot may have a winning record over these guys, I'm not sure what the head-to-head is truly, but I'd be kind of nervous. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Pirates on a Bot should definitely be a bit nervous with Pause Up and the momentum behind them. But Sporty, Pirates on a Bot, we know this team. We know the duo. We love the duo of Knight and Lev. How much of a big important win for them is it here to now having to play a Pause Up team with two pedigreed players as well? Kind of the matchup of the duos. How important is it for Pirates on a Bot to now make their way back to a grand finals appearance here?
At this point, for both these teams, it doesn't really matter make it to the grand finals, except for money at this point for both these teams. All the teams have guaranteed their spot in. We know who's going to the second major. We know who's going to the championship. At this point for these teams, they're not really playing for those spots anymore. They're just playing for that experience. And the nice thing about this is kind of a pre-major, pre-championship matchup. There's nothing on the line for these teams except for, again, that prize pool and maybe a few extra points, a little bit of seeding if that's what these teams do worry about. But what's more important to this match for Pirates and for Pause Up is that for the Pirates, this Pause Up team is one that is really making the rounds, is really pushing that envelope now. Pirates have been at the top for a while, but I've just watched a team that is higher ranked than them in the championship standings get beat by Pause Up, and quite convincingly. So this is going to be a really good match because there's a very good chance going into the major or into that championship that these two teams meet again. And so when you go into that, you want to have this match behind you, knowing that you've beaten this team already.
Absolutely. And it looks like people are getting ready and raring to go. So we're going to have Fresh. You're going to predict for the desk here. This is your first time
Don't
back
pin
on the
this on me.
broadcast. So now we're putting you on the spotlight. Pause Up versus Pirates
boy.
on a Bot. Who do you have taken it and in how many games?
Looking at the rosters, looking at the track record, I'm gonna bet you that Night Slayer and Lev, they're gonna take it in 5. I'll give them one throw game, but I'm gonna give it to them. I think that they've got it down. I've watched these guys play before. I've watched the consistency of the track record all along. I'm gonna flip my coin because it really could go either way. And I know that everybody in Twitch chat is already fuming with pitchforks and torches. I can see it. I can see the look on Taquito's face. He's laughing hysterically over there.
Oh
Me
no!
and the dad.
you had one player wrong. That's all. But you got the
No, no,
you
no.
got the team right.
You know what? Fresh doesn't
Classic
pay
moment.
attention to the roster. Fresh pays attention to the scoreboard, and Fresh pays attention to the series score. Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter who's on that team. It matters at what happens in their track record in the whole bracket. Because Fresh cannot keep track of this many players. I just don't have the brain cells for this.
True indeed. All that matters is the play on the pitch, and we will get to that in just a moment as we go over to our booth with Sporty and Fresh to go ahead and take us to the pitch.
Yeah. Well, now that I'm done having a stroke, Sporty, why don't you tell me a little more about the teams that have come up to us in this match and their track roads this far?
Well, I mean, what we've seen a lot from these teams is that we've seen the Pirates themselves lead so for a long time this season. These are the Pirates. It's been a roster, and I think Somber, yesterday really brought it really well, kind of talking about this team being that revolving door of players. It's always been Nitya and Lev, but it's never really been a third consistent player for that duo. Now they've got Patty, who himself is on these Akron Zips, who is one of those players who's pushed the bubble and has always pushed that top 16, like how Nitya and Lev have done last RLCS season. On the other side, though, it's Paws Up, and again, it's just a good match to get into here for all of us. I like that. Again, you're mentioning again the experience of these players on Pirates really does help them so much here. But a lot of it also has to be that underdog story from Paws Up. It's a team that is making the rounds, that is making those changes. They've been here for a good amount of the season. They've been here in every single main event, every single top 16. But they're finally pushing to that top, pushing that envelope, and we've got our best of 5 and away. Paws Up on the blue, Pirates on a bot on the orange. A spot in the grand finals ahead of these teams, but what matters more for both of them is the experience going into the major.
It does matter the experience. These teams have played each other before. They'll certainly play each other again. And if from my mistaken, looking at the track record, it should be pretty even, but Patty's going to get us starting off right here. I'm kidding. Caster cursed 17 seconds into the match. So help me. It's going to be a long one, Sporty.
Oh, I hope it's going to be a long series. I think that's what everybody wanted. With what we just saw last series with Mizzou and Spate, we would love to see another match go the distance. And for Pirates on a bot, though, they're not looking to have that happen. They've come in as the favorites. They've been the favorites, but I think a huge part of this has to do with the fact that Paws Up just got that upset win over No Idea. People were not expecting that. Even though it was a close match, it was not expected. No Idea would have issues against Paws Up, and yet Paws Up have come in and have taken them down convincingly. A 4-1 victory. Reminder for all of you that don't know about No Idea. First of all, you're living under a rock. Second of all, they're the second highest rated team in that going into that championship right now. So for Paws Up to beat them, that should really put the alarm bells ringing for Pirates on a bot, because that should tell them that if they can beat a team that's higher rank on the seedings than them, that they've got a lot of competition ahead of them.
Well, they absolutely do have a lot of competition ahead of them, but we love a good underdog story, so hopefully this Paws Up roster has an answer back here quickly. Duckworth looking for something off the backboard instead of just giving it over to Patty, who's got control and boost in time and space. Down off the backboard, looking for a pass. Nitya's down off the crossbar. But I believe that was Duckworth who made that save. The Slayer looks to collect it in his opposite corner. Takes up the wall, has no boost to challenge. Here comes Pirates on a bot, back the other way, looking for something in the middle, but nothing to be found, as they're just kind of peppering the net with a quality over quantity approach. Slayer getting a huge save there to keep that one at a 1-0 scoreline.
And Pirates on a bot, still attacking it, and a lot of this being led by Patty. I mean, we've talked so often about that third player for this Pirates on a bot team. There's always been questions about how consistent this team can be, finding that third player that just matches that playstyle. There's been so many iterations of this Pirates on a bot team all season, so many different players who have taken their hand, have succeeded, some that have not. Patty right now, the newest addition, and I like what he's taking this leadership position early on. He's, sending this team up to offense. He's really a lot of this playing from the back end of that field, from the midfield, taking it to offense, and I mean, it's a leadership position that I would have not expected from Patty, but he's taken into it, and Pirates on a bot still holding offense here as Paws Up needs to break out of defense.
Slayer here looking for a 50 high in the air, gets the reset, can't do anything with it, actually messes up his teammate in the process. Duckworth now racing back to his own net. He's not going to get there in time. And Paws Up is going to concede a second goal, and it's not looking super great for them, considering they have 0 shots on goal. I'm going to guess all of 3 clears and 1 save to their name, and we're halfway through the match, Sporty.
Yeah, we are halfway through. It's been a very low shooting sort of match, which has been surprising with how much offense Pirates have had. But yeah, for Pause Up, I think this is the epitome of a swing and a miss so far for them. It has been, they've come in charging, and they've completely fallen apart as Patty looking for another play in front. Lev able to follow us up, and Pirates on the bot, keeping their wits about them, keeping the offense going. Patty to the back wall, second touch in toe. Patty! Oh, he's hit the post. It will bounce away from the net. Pirates on a bot nearly make it free, and for Pause Up, they are still yet to get their first chance on that orange net.
It is a fresh chance, but they need to play a little bit more conservative. They keep throwing possession as soon as they get it, and they're not controlling the midfield. It's causing them to get basically no conversion out of their offense. And I mean, that doesn't say anything about the defense the Pirates on a bot have, because the defense that they have is their offense. They have control in the back third so much on that offensive side that they boost starve Pause Up into being able to not able to clear it. And so it's just kind of this, who's going to outlast who can keep the offense up longer? Can Pause Up keep their defense and their rotations tight enough and airtight? Oh, well, that's a mistake, and that's going to cost them, as Patty puts a third one in for Pirates on a bot.
That's strike 2 there, Fresh. That's another caster curse. That is, we're going to be keeping track of that all night, I think, here, because Pirates on a bot are the benefactors of this goal. Up for them and for Pause Up. Yeah, that's a good question, though. Even though you've been maybe a little bit cursed, it's a good question. Can they keep their mentality? Can they keep themselves strong? There's a team of players who deserve to be at this point, but against a team like Pirates, who have been, one of the titans here in the Spate Championship Series all season long, there's going to be a lot that we need to see from Pause Up to improve here so far, because right now they're trying to play a very 1v1 style play, but I think this is probably the last team you want to play that against. You've got Nitya and Lev, who are both 1v1 masterminds, some of the best in North America, and right now for Pause Up, if they're trying to take them on 1v1, they're not going to be winning that battle.
It's just reading and being prepared. Pirates on a bot has ultimate control over this every time. Patty going for a double. Duckworth manages to keep it out of harm's way. Lev looking for something off the sidewall too. And Pause Up manages to get a little bit of control, but doesn't last for long. Patty has this again. He misses the second touch off the backboard. Duckworth passing it up to Taco with no boost for his name. Trying to find something inside the box, but they can't capitalize and make the most of those opportunities. Gets a good pass out the mid to Nitya. Nitya puts it on. Taco Stash keeps it out of the way. Correction, that was Duckworth that made the save. Taco just dove at it. And man, they are really struggling on that back third. What do you think Pause Up needs to do if they're going to start to regain momentum? This game might be lost, but how are they going to regain in game 2?
Well, they need to find chances. They only had 1 or 2 major chances this game to get goals, and simply put, against a team like Pirates, that's just not going to be enough here, Fresh, and we need to see more here from Pause Up, just taking chances, getting on offense, stuff like that. That's what we've been looking for out of Pause Up, but we haven't seen it. We haven't seen that teamwork. We haven't seen that chemistry. And they're trying to play this 1v1 based style. It's just not going to work against the Pirates. They're going to need to regain for game 2, get better opportunities, get more opportunities at the net, because right now, it's just not enough. Pirates on a bot have been the better team this game, and they're starting off the series with a 4-0 shutout. Pause Up have been silenced on Manfield Knights.
They have. It's not looking good. And the only thing that we haven't seen, and in fact, what I'm fairly positive, the entirety of that game was demo plays in physicality. I didn't see any real roughhousing from the Pause Up roster. They kind of played real conservative, real short, real shy. They played back a lot, but they were also left with no boost, and so that really leaves them in the department of, if you have the chance, you need to get them off the field to create that open space to try and break that cycle of the offensive pressure that Pirates on a bot is putting on. Because if you can't make the gaps in the defense, you're not going to find one in this line. Pirates on a bot has an airtight back wall from even just this one game that we've seen. You can go back through this, and if there's not somebody on the ball, there's somebody right there ready to hit it, and it just shows how difficult it is for Pause Up to get a ball past that.
It is. It's been a difficult game so far. Pause Up have just not been able to get through the midfield on Pirates on a bot. Have really not been able to get through that defense on the Pirates on a bot. They've gotten 6 shots this game, but they had none for the first half. It's been a tough start, to say the very least, for Pause Up. I need to find something on offense as we go into game number 2. Pause Up Can this be the turnaround? So often we've seen teams come into matches like this, specifically Underdog come into matches like this, start off a bit slow, and then turn things around. Is this their chance? Pause up. Need to make the most of these opportunities, but Pirates on the Bot off to a great start. We'll look to see this continue.
Yeah, Slayer here is going to try and take early possession. He's going to actually, no, he's going to leave it and go back to the corner for boost. That's an interesting choice. Pops it up off the corner for Taco. Well, it gets challenged by Nightya. Taco's going to try and get it out. He's got boost time, ball down the field. Patty's going to have to control this in his own end. Duckworth misses that entirely. Gets 50'd out to the midfield. Lev is up for this, looking for Nightya. Looking in the mid, maybe. Pops it up off the backboard. Nobody's home. And Duckworth knocks it out of harm's way. This Pirates on a Bot, once again, challenging back, trying to get it more opportunities on the net, but they're not. It almost feels like Pirates on a Bot is kind of playing with them at this point, because you're seeing like a lot of really risky shots, or really, they're kind of diving at it a little bit. They're not really looking that concerned by the offensive pressure that Pause Up is putting on them.
To be fair, they don't have too much things to be concerned about because, well, they're doing a lot of on offense, just a patient waiting style. They're not really being forced into any position. They know they have time. They know they have the advantage with the number of chances they have, but as I said, they're trying to play with more quality and their opportunities. They're waiting. They're playing in the midfield. They're playing patient. They're taking their time, although Patty didn't do so there. Pause Up will go the other way, and for Pause Up, they're just trying to rush in these chances, take opportunities quickly, and use that element of surprise, but so far, nothing has surprised Pirates on the Bot. They have had very little issue with getting blocks, although now they're running out of boost. Gotta get out of defense here. Taco Stash cleared back by Patty. In goes Lev with no boost. Forces Slayer to jump. Nightja looking for nets. And here goes Pirates on the Bot. An open chance, but it will be taken away. Still the attack. Lev leaving it for Nightja. A fake for the cap. But it will not go in, and it will be Pirates on a Bot still searching. Lev again. This will fall in front for Patty. Oh, what a block for Taco Stash. Pirates on a Bot look again, and Taco will stay online. Pause Up. Get the blocks, but Pirates on a Bot continuing to mount. And now that they've waited, the chances are coming through, and they're starting to show their teeth.
They are starting to show a little bit, starting to put the pressure on them. Like, okay, we're 2 minutes into the match now. We kind of probably should put something in the net instead of playing with our food. Kind of want dinner to be over so we can go play with our toys. So now Duckworth finally getting it down into the offensive end after 45 seconds of consistent offensive pressure. And Taco Stash is going to immediately take this from Nightya. And Pirates on a Bot almost looking like they're having a little bit of difficulty getting it down there. But Taco Stash has a great opportunity here. Lev knocks that away before it becomes anything major. And again, nothing major coming out of Pause Up. I'm kind of, needless to say, a little Wow. Okay, you know what?
Strike three! Strike three there for your first.
Alright. And Twitch Mod, can we get a counter in the chat for how many times I'm going to get cursed this series?
Oh dear, you know the nice thing is you're taking it all away from me here, Fresh, so I look like the genius right now out of this one, although, again, I mean, that was a surprising goal, to say the very least here from Pause Up, but a great attack as well, and as you said, for Pirates on the Bot, maybe they weren't taking this game so seriously. Because now they have the goal against them. Now they've really got to put in that pressure. They're forced to play a little bit more aggressively, to take more chances. As that's a great pinch back. Taco Stash nearly looking for that goal, but Pause Up. Keeping in the midfield. Taco again. It will be still up as Pause Up. Look, midfield. Doomsday dish! Taco Stash with a smoke in front of the net. Pause Up. Double their lead.
That is filthy, Taco. What a good call there. You see him call off his teammate so he can follow it back up into the corner. And I believe that was Slayer that went for the demo on the defender. Beautiful play, and there was obviously a really good communication behind it for him to get that goal up. But now they've got a little bit of insurance. They can afford to make one mistake. But you really don't want to let that happen. I swear, so help me. If they scored that, I was going to just mute myself.
We might have to kick you out if you keep doing this, man. You are bad luck or good luck. I don't know which it is, but you're the essence of chaotic evil right now. It doesn't matter who's scoring. Someone's going to find a way to make you eat your words. But I'm all for it. This would be this storyline is honestly about as good as the Underdog Pause Up storyline that we have right now. It's how many times will Fresh count out these teams and then get proven wrong. We'll see here as Lev. Now with a demo. Couldn't get the dunk on Taco Stash. Patty. Back wall. Second for Patty. Back post and in. Pause Up. Being first. Pirates on a Bot have an answer. And for Patty, with how many of those he's been going for, one was bound to find the net.
It's beautiful play from Nightya to get that in. or sorry, Patty to get that in. Goodness, I am having a stroke with the players tonight. But the good idea on Pirates on a Bot to get that in. They started to crawl back. Like I said, oh my goodness. Can I finish a sentence, please? Pirates on a Bot. Can I finish a singular sentence about your roster without you scoring, please?
I think these teams are listening in.
They are 100% tuned into the broadcast right now because the timing
Call
could
it a
not
conspiracy,
be more.
but I think these teams are listening in. I think Spate. Does Spate have the script with them right now? I need to see the script because if the script has, if the script has Fresh calling it whenever it happens, I'm seriously questioning right now because I might have to go ask Gad if he has a script with him or not. Here as pause up, looking midfield, looking for another chance to commit there from Pirates, but we haven't too many of those from them now. You can really tell. Even with those 2 goals back, Pirates still feel flustered, still feel nervous, and I think that's for a good reason for that. Pause up, warms up, ready to get back into this one, and as they keep the attack going, Pirates on a Bot starting to feel those nerves. It's a scary match knowing that Pause Up, our team that has kind of come into this event and have definitely stared definitely its eyes and have still taken over. Taco Stash, what a great shot! Off the crossbar, Slayer again. That's pass 2! Lev will clear it out. Saved by the last defender for Pirates. Taco Stash, Lev in early. Nightja following up. The duo of Pirates on a Bot. Nightja, here's his net. A chance in front. Taco Stash, great calmness. And it will go back the other way. Can Pirates get one more chance in the dying moments of regulation? Patty, not gonna take this one. We've got overtime for game 2. Pause up and Pirates on a Bot continue their battle.
Yeah, Slayer here. No boost, awkward in the middle. Leaves it for Taco Stash. Looking for somebody in the mid. Duckworth is there. He leaves it for his teammate. They put a shot off the crossbar. Patty with a huge save to keep them alive in overtime. Not wanting to concede a game to this pause up team. Patty misses that. That's unfortunate. Nightja has almost nothing, but he still manages to get it back out. Player now coming with a pinch off the sidewall, looking for Duckworth. Duckworth puts it mid. Nobody's home. Nightja misses. Patty's got no boost. Lev is there, but Lev gets 50'd. It's just free in the midfield as Nightja trying to get something going with Lev, but to no avail. Lev gets something off the backboard. Taco Stash is going to pop it up high. Let's see who's up. Patty jumped for this yesterday, trying to read Taco Stash's touch off the backboard, but he couldn't get it done. Nightja forcing this back to the midfield. Slayer unable to get anything on net, and they're just back and forth, and you start to see Pirates on a Bot winding up their offense, starting to trap this pause-up team in the same cycle they have many times before.
It's a very 1v1-esque play. It's from the corner to the midfield, back to the net. Solo play after solo play. It's what Pirates on a Bot have to their disposal right now. All 3 of these players can score at any possible time, but pause up. We'll continue to play defense. We'll hold on for dear life. This is a game they really need to take. They cannot go down by 2. But Patty, second touch, Lev up! Almost ended this one in OT, but it will be off the woodwork. Taco Stash off the corner, looking midfield for the pass, but pause up, nowhere to be seen. Lev, Nightja, another play here from Nightja, but it will be Taco Stash using all his boost. He's been a defensive mastermind so far here on Pause Up. We really haven't mentioned too much of what he's done, but he won't get that. Overtime is over. The fun is done for Pause Up. Pirates on a Bot have won on Forbidden Temple.
He is going to want that one back. That is routine textbook shadow defense, and he's gonna feel that one for quite a while. Probably his grandchildren are going to feel that whiff. That is, it's gonna be mentally taxing for the pause up roster, especially because they were so close. They had it. They had it in their grasp. They took Pirates on a Bot to an OT in game 2. So now you know it's possible. But what really needs to happen is you need to start putting pressure on the back line and controlling it in your own side. They're kind of just taking these 50s left and right in the corner or on the sidewall or inside the box to stop them from making the play, but they're not actually gaining control of the ball. They're just stopping it and then having to circle around, come back, and figure out what's going on to make the next save. They need to control it. Bring it down to, like in soccer, I know they say bring it to your chest and then bring it to your feet. It's you have to control it, and they're not.
Yeah, you think for Pause Up, I think a lot of what I want to see from Pause Up, and I wonder if you agree with me with this, Fresh, but the one thing that has worked well for Pause Up this series, at least on offense, has been passing plays. They found a lot of those shots off of infield passing. Do you think that Pause Up needs to do more of that? Do you think that that's the way they can beat Pirates on a Bot?
Hear it here. A solo play kind of player, like a one's main, will struggle the most to defend passing plays because they are not thinking 2 steps ahead. They are only thinking about what is presently in front of them. And that means that if they want to get around, like you said, the Pirates on a bot team that is mostly solo plays and ones players, Pause Up needs to stick to those passing plays. So I do agree with you. They need to find their teammates in the offensive end, especially in the midfield too. The entire game is won and lost in the midfield and who can have control, because that's how you set up the opportunities you're going to take on the net. And if your setup isn't right, everything else falls apart.
Well, you've heard the game plan now that Pause Up almost certainly will need to utilize more passes, more connections. We go to Game 3. And if you thought Game 2 was quite dire in OT, it's only gotten worse. Pirates on a bot, staring down another great win, but it's a really good start. Taco Stash, who's been, I think, the standout player so far for Pause Up, almost scoring first.
Duckworth gets a touchdown off the corner of the ceiling. Slayer racing back, looking for a demo on Patty. Patty's trying to get something. Lev ends up knocking it back to where it's safe with Nightya. Nightya trying to get it past the defenders. Can't get it past Taco Stash, who carries it out to the midfield. Gets 50'd by Patty. Lev has time boost in space. Duckworth gets a little piece of it, but Pause Up has now recovered it. Oh, but they've left the net open. Luckily, Taco Stash got back and got boost to take that save. However, they are all sorts of conjumbled right now, trying to find possession in that back third. Like I said, they need to control it. Patty coming in, getting a demo on the back line. Lev taking a 50, but he ends up losing it on down the other way. Trying to control it is Nightya, coming back into their own end. But it's just a game of ping pong so far. Nobody's gained really any golden opportunities. We're still scoreless 60 seconds into the match, Sporty. Do you think that they're still listening to us and they're going to start connecting on their passes?
I was going to say, I think the way that it's playing right now, it feels like Pause Up haven't really taken those passes to heart. It still feels like a playstyle that is solo-based, that is 1v1 based, and that's where Pirates on a Bot are going to be their strongest. Is Patty. Oh, what a great flick there. Nightya! Oh, he backflips in that midfield. It would have been a great chance to score. Pirates on a Bot were ready there. They knew where each other were. That's a huge opportunity that's gone away. Nightya, maybe a little unhappy with his controller there, that dead zone, causing him problems, but still they've got the ball possession, as Patty now going for a play of his own. Lev was waiting on the other side, now has to go back to play defense. Taco Stash, 1v freeing the entirety of the Pirates on a Bot team, but with no options midfield, it will be back the other way, and Pirates on a Bot will keep up the offensive plays.
Yeah, if Slayer was old enough to drink, he'd say, hold my beers. He 1v3'd that entire Pirates on a Bot roster, taking it down with no boost, proving that they don't need boost to play, they just need to be smarter without it. And here comes Taco Stash, gets a wild redirect to the corner. That had beans on it for days. His Pirates on a Bot actually has to scramble to get control of that back to keep that from going in. A good 50 there by Taco Stash to get it down into the box, but unfortunately nobody for Pause Up is home. Lev is here to receive this. He's going to knock it off the backboard. Taco has to jump with nothing. Can't get there, and Lev puts that one in.
Pirates on a Bot with the first strike halfway into this game. It's been a long time coming for this team, but every game, even though they may not have the same kind of pressure, the same kind of control, it is still the same kind of Pirates on a Bot, the same team that will hit those shots with their eyes closed. Duckworth needing an answer off the kickoff. Lev will keep it away from Slayer. Maybe a second touch, but Taco Stash is waiting. Pause Up. Still relying on Taco Stash to lead this team to victory. What a great flick up! Duckworth, oh, he missed it. It was a great chance. Could have tucked it under the bar, but a tough shot. Taco Stash again gets that fake. But no follow-up coming in time.
Oh, what a bump!
Duckworth will be given credit, but it's Taco Stash who will open the net wide open.
Duckworth gets that beautiful little chip shot, and then Taco Stash did that man dirty. He sent him to the moon, sent him into next week. That man has one-way tickets to Brazil, and it's just not how you want to be, scored on. That's got to be a little bit insulting to the Pirates on a Bot team. They've been doing so well all this time, and that's how they concede a goal. Like, come on. You see double flip resets and double taps and all these redirects that you know what? Never mind. I'm done talking.
I think they weren't happy because they first thing they do is they send Liv up to play Enforcer, and he's now brought it back against Duckworth. So Pirates on a Bot bringing their own version. It's a if you can do it, I can do it better situation here. Maybe a game of horse. Pirates on a Bot have one up to Pause Up on their own play here with a bump from Lev, and Once again, taking the lead is Patty. Almost able to get through Slayer. Nitro now. Flip reset. Space for Nitro. Oh, but he's ran out of boost just before the shot. And Pirates on a bot unable to make it free. Lev trying to leave the play as Patty upfield. Will still be Patty as this one for Nitro. Taco Stash will wait under the bar, but a bad first touch. Slayer will help him out, and it will be Pause Up. Up to offense, up to the play, and right now, we need to see more from Pause Up. We need to see more on offense, more passes, more teamwork, more communication. We're seeing the remnants of it. We're seeing the creation, but they need to bring it all together.
They do need to bring it all together. They need more creativity. And in all things considered, I've not seen a lot of the super creative mechanics from the Pause Up side. I've not seen a lot of the resets. I've not seen a lot of the redirects. I haven't seen really even any connecting passes. They kind of play more simple and straightforward and methodical rather than flashy and mechanical. They're trying to work together, but they can't find each other. They're searching for a black cat in a dark room, and unfortunately, it's just not working for them. Good bump by Duckworth there to keep that out of harm's way. Slayer is up free. He's going to let it go in and let Duckworth get credit as he ties the game with 34 seconds left.
And it's yet another bump from Duckworth, this time removing Nitro, who pushed up high for that shot. Pause Up, catching the Pirates on the bot on a high commit, but it's just another great use of those bumps and Pause Up. So don't rely more on it. Specifically, we're seeing a lot of it here from Duckworth, who we haven't really mentioned too much going into this match. So often we've mentioned Taco Stash and Slayer being team leaders, but Duckworth himself cannot forget about his importance on this roster. And right now, he's really allowing this team to elevate their play, to keep this series going, to get their win that they've been looking for all match long. As Slayer, Taco Stash, time running low here as we may see another overtime if the play continues like this. Patty gets around Duckworth. Taco Stash last back. Infield for Liv, but Taco Stash there quickly. And Pause Up will go the other way. We'll let it hit the ground. And for a second straight game, we go to golden goal.
Yeah, I think our series started off with me cursing us, saying this was going to be a long one. This is the second overtime these guys have had in 3 games, and it is already looking to be a short one. Taco Stash can't get to it. Patty gets the redirect, puts it in wide. Again, I cursed us. I said it was going to be a long one, and it was only a 13-second overtime. 2 of them jumped for that. It almost shows that they're not that concerned. They're not that worried about it.
Pirates on a bot, with how they've been playing this series, they have been the better team than Pause Up. They've been the stronger team on offense, and their solo ability has really carried them through this series quite magnificently. They're only 1 game away from moving on to the grand finals, taking on the winner of Empty Space and Spate Esports, which has got to be another great match as well on the other side of the bracket. But we've got Game 4 coming up, and for Pause Up, they've now got to win 4 straight. Here, they're going up against a top-tier team, and, well, that top-tier team right now is showing up when it matters.
And it just kind of shows that Pause Up might just genuinely be outclassed here. Their play style is not equipped for what Pirates on a Bot has to throw at them. It's difficult, seeing as good as we know Pause Up of a team that they are, and knowing how great that they can be. You can see the visions there, but they're just not polished enough to get around these solo players, these ones players that they're up against. The creativity, like I was mentioning before I was so rudely interrupted by Patty when he scored. The creativity on the Pause Up side isn't really there. You see the Pirates on a Bot players going up and getting resets and control in the air and getting a lot of really these flashy or creative spontaneous plays, as to where Pause Up really isn't doing that because they spend so much time defending, they don't have time to do anything else. So when they do score, they have to really make sure that they capitalize on that opportunity and get that little lead that they need, or hopefully get a lead, period, because I don't think that they've led the game yet. Except for maybe that was that 1 goal last game. But they really have to start finding the holes in the armor, because they are not going to be able to outpace this team at the pace that they're going.
It's going to be a grimy series if Pause Up is able to take some wins here. That's the way they've got to play this. They can't worry about fancy stuff. That's not going to win them this match, simply put. They're not going to do that better than Pirates on a Bot in this series. It's going to come down to those grimy, those weird plays, those awkward plays, the demos, the bumps, something different. A Slayer! No one back, Pirates on a Bot at all committed. And it's goals like that, the weird goals, that are going to benefit Pause Up as long as they continue it.
Yeah, talk about being cursed. I say that they did get their lead and get a lead, period, and not even 15 seconds later, Slayer puts one in, to give them what I believe is their first lead of the series. But it's still, now the question is, can they hold it? We know they're good at defending, but how long can they hold it for? The Slayer challenges with no boost there. Taco Stash dumps it down mid to Patty. Patty gets a shot. Duckworth knocks it wide. Nightya jumping over the demo by Slayer, getting that physical play, starting to see it come out a little bit. Now from the pause up roster, they're starting to figure it out. Although it might be too little too late from them, as they're now stuck defending with little to no boost in almost every scenario.
Patty, great first touch, will be blocked by Duckworth. It's the same playstyle from Pirates on a Bot. It's one after the other, a conveyor belt of offense. Lev, Taco Stash will send this one away and will give his team time to recollect. Although he has missed that mid boost there, it will be Patty who will take this one up as wanted. Now he's got the flip reset. Lev with a fake, one to beat. Taco Stash stands tall and paws up, unable to get out easily, but they will find the dunk. Pirates on a Bot still holding up to that midfield, still putting on the pressure. Lev now gets this one past Duckworth. Slayer waiting back off the ceiling. Lev, flip reset. Lev to Nitya. Duckworth gets it away as Lev went for a solo effort. And Pirates on a Bot continue to find magic in any play they can make.
Lev has control of this in the midfield, gets it over one, almost gets it over two, goes for a bump on Taco Stash and doesn't get it.
Ooh.
What? Well, hold on. Go rewind. Alex, I'd like what just happened for 500, please.
Bump on the goal line. I'm not named Alex, but I can tell you exactly what happened. It was Nitya running into Slayer and Pirates on a Bot putting the ball, letting it roll into the net. It's tied at 1.
That is an absolute travesty from the pause up side, but we saw them do it to Pirates on a Bot earlier in the series, so we know that it's something they know how to do. We know they're susceptible to it, but it's still a goal that you hate to see, and definitely doesn't feel good on the mental side either, getting that demo play going to you. So, Slayer's up for this. It gets blocked by Nitya. A little waterfall down, gets controlled by Lev, who's going to take it up through the midfield, 50'd by Taco Stash, although Nitya's going to beat pause up back to this, and unfortunately it's going to be a 3v1. Slayer gets bumped. Unfortunately, that's just looking very desperate in the back end for this pause-up roster.
Slayer trying to stay close right now for Pirates on a Bot. A little bit of miscommunication, a little bit of awkwardness. This game is tied. It's been a lot closer nearing this part of the series than it has been at the start. And Pirates on a Bot, I think, are keenly aware of how close it has been. They can't play easy. They can't play as confident as they have played earlier. They've just got to be able to do what they can do here. So far, it's worked, but with how many overtimes we've seen, if we go to another one, when does Pause Up finally win one of these? Because they've had the opportunities to take them. They've had the consistency to do it. They just haven't been able to score. They haven't been given the good opportunities yet. And with how close these games have been, when do they take one? When do they get that chance to just take a game off this team? Because they've been so close, so up in the face. It's all been, a game of little victories. And it feels like if Pause Up can just win a little bit more, a few more 50s, or a little bit more offense, then maybe, just maybe, the series can turn around for them.
Maybe the series, I don't know if I'd go so far as to say that the series would turn around, but it would be a huge mental victory and a mental fortitude victory if they manage to take a game off this roster, because this is a, as far as I am seeing in this tournament, this is an S-class roster. They are the team to beat, and being able to hold on your own like this and actually take out the second number 2 team, and the bump there, 50'd by Lev, keeps it out of harm's way, but still, they're looking for those opportunities. I swear, they're mic'd up and they're listening. They're trying to create the space on the offensive side. They just can't get there, and what a beautiful read by Slayer. His third of the match to keep that at a 1-1 scoreline.
And they're going to need saves like that if they want to continue on. It's Taco Stash, who almost didn't get that touch, just ran out of resources as he cuts to the ball there. Pause up. Relying on Fumes, running on Little, but they're holding on still, playing for dear life. They lose this game, their run is over in the semifinals. Taco Stash looking for the back wall. It's Nitya up first. Pirates on a Bot, waiting back. Patty 50 with Taco's dash, pause up. Maybe one more chance to take their first win of the series. Duckworth bounced down. Everybody from Pirates was on the back wall for that one. But still the play continues. Nightja trying to let this hit the ground. Dunks out Slayer. In goes Duckworth. Redirect from left. Nightja not able to put it on net. And for the third straight game, we go to overtime.
It is another overtime indeed, but it could be risky here. Oh, Slayer just puts it a little bit off target. He couldn't finish on that. That would have been absolutely monumental had he gotten that goal. But Patty, trying to play without boost, takes a dive at that. Lev knocks it downfield, looking for his teammate. Duckworth has to backflip to try and get back to it in time. Decides to take it out to the opposite side. Taco Stash jumped for this yesterday. Knocks it over to Slayer. Slayer puts it down into the corner. Oh, and an awkward rolling ball in. Slayer knocks it, and it's in. They take a game. Look at the passing play from Taco to Slayer to the corner. Will count as a teammate because it was only a two-person play. But you know what? They made it work.
It's silly, it's a little bit goofy, but it's Pause Up who will take their first win of the series in Game 4. It's been a very slow start, though, and I'm worried about how long it took for them to get that overtime win here fresh. They've got a monumental task ahead of them. Is it possible for Pause Up? I know the answer is yes, but how feasible do you think they can continue to play like this?
I think that they have one more game in them. I think that they will win one more, and then they will run out of stamina because either they're taking a really, really long time to spool up and match the energy that they're receiving, or the adrenaline from about being, from nearly losing the series is finally kicking in and forcing them to play, but you're only going to be on that adrenaline high for so long. Do I think that they can go the distance? I think they have the talent to. I think they have the skill to, and the ability and the consistency to. But do I think they're actually going to do it? I say no, but they like to prove me wrong, and they have 5 times this series so far. So it's really just up to them at this point.
Well, we'll see about it. You're saying Pause Up's chances may be slim to none, but there is still a chance. That's all that Pause Up are clinging on to. There's still a chance. There's still an opportunity for them to keep on playing, to keep on pushing against the Pirates on about one of the top teams in this bracket, one of the top teams in the SCS. Pause Up, back at it again. They've still got to win 3 more to take the series, but for Pirates on a bot, still only 1 win away. It's been 3 straight overtimes. Do we see number 4? We have 5 minutes on the clock to see if that answer rings true.
We do have 5 minutes on the clock to see if that answer rings true. We have 6 on the field, as well as Slayer knocks one down off there, looking for number 3. Taco Stash can't quite get a good touch on it. He ends up losing it to Patty out of the corner. Patty looking for something a little bit creative. Taco Stash is going to knock this back over. Slayer going to have to challenge Lev on this. He manages to 50 it back down to the midfield, but Nightja gets a good little touch over to the backboard for Pause Up. And it is not looking good already as they have control, they have boost, they have time. Slayer diving at this with 0. Knights, well, wow. Words are hard. Pirates on a bot got a demo there on the goal line, and it nearly cost them, but they weren't able to capitalize as Duckworth, Taco Stash, and Slayer, or soon to be Slayer, are all 0 to little boost, trying to defend this, and they're just already on the back foot. It sounds like Pirates on a bot took that last game personally.
Same thing that they've been doing all night, and Pause Up still don't seem to have an answer for it. They're just sitting back on defense. And you're right about the question of, does this team have enough stamina to hold on to this? Because simply put, if they're going to continue to play like this, that's a huge risk for this series. And it's one that's really going to tire them out. They've got to find something upfield because Pirates on the Bot have no issue continuing this pressure. It's the style they want to play. It's the play style that they like to use. And Pause Up is feeding right into it. Now for Pause Up, can they get the midfield? Can they get something? Can they shake things up? The series has been tough for them to do any of that. They've gotten better every single game, but it's still Pirates on a bot holding the offense, holding those chances, and as long as Pause Up are sitting on defense, stuck on defense, it's going to be Pirates on a bot who will take the series.
Yeah, it's looking that way certainly, but it's not over yet. Taco gets a nice little pop out of the corner to the midfield, gets 50'd again by Nightja. Duckworth has to jump off his own backboard for this one, trying to get it out of harm's way, desperately trying to get it clear. They might get this one, though. They will get this one as Taco Stash gets a booming hit down the field. Caught nobody home for this Pirates on a Bot roster, and they are up again.
They are up again. It's Pirates on a Bot who have been trying and searching, but they've been overcommitting as well. And whenever they leave a little bit of an overcommit, Pause Up love to get in their face. And, well, it's a very counterattack style. It's one that has been very precarious this series. They've somehow found a way to make it work. Have somehow found a way to take their chances. A Slayer will take this chance. Pause Up, take another one. And the hope for Pause Up, the idea of them coming back is very much still alive.
It is very much alive. It's very possible now. Maybe the adrenaline is finally kicking in. We'll see how long this high lasts. But I'm going to have to see a lot more after having seen like the first 3 games. Gonna want to see a lot more out of them before I really start to believe, because I can't afford to have my heart broken again. Not after the Mizzou series and like the previous series in the last split that we did, the last major where last minute lost out. And I can't afford to have my heart broken again. A man's only got so many strings, man.
Yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see how it works as an answer. Nightja with a ground pinch, and it was chaos from Pirates on a bot. And you can just see Patty there really creating all this, I don't know what to describe it, but it's all this mess, and Nightja, through all of it, found his way to get to his shot, and Pirates on a bot have now cut that lead in half, looking to make quite the comeback in Game 5 and in the series here.
They are trying to fight back from that 1 deficit. They have a little under half the game left to do it. The fact that they even let themselves get to this point makes me wonder if they just maybe weren't taking the first few games seriously. And now this Pause Up roster has them figured out and has them in a corner. Like, they can still outplay them individually. However, you're a team of 3, not a team of 1v1v1. So what is going to be their answer to this? How are they going to go about getting this? Because Taco Stash here has another one wide open, can't quite get it off the goal line, desperately trying to get the 50 on it to get it over there to give them another piece of insurance. But Pirates on a bot manages to get it out of harm's way.
Pirates on a bot holding on well as Abaye to the back wall. They've overcommitted again. Duckworth, here's his chance. Lev, the last one back, flicked on, but Lev is there for it. A pre-jump from Lev to keep it out. Pirates on a bot playing a chess match right now, predicting the next move out of Pause Up. But for Pause Up, just holding the lead. They don't need to score anymore. There's a minute to go, and all they've got to do is hold on.
All they have to do is hold on for 60 seconds, not concede. All you have to do is play for time. Don't give them space. Don't give them ideas. Don't give them the ability to be creative. Absolutely do nothing of the sort. But GZ Slayer is not going to be able to get this out. Knight is going to have something off the backboard looking for a bump. Didn't get it. Duckworth manages to get it clear. And here goes another 20 seconds off that clock, making it even more difficult for this Pirates on a Bot roster to get anything done. As they're looking for a bump, looking for a demo. The fake from Patty gets stopped by Duckworth. He read that. He's reading at an 8th grade level. He can't be stopped ever so slightly trying to get that into the upper net, but they just can't. They're struggling, and time is dwindling down. Sporty, what do they have?
20 seconds, less than that. It is Pirates on a bot who need to fight back, who need to take something. Miss there. Patty, he's been clutched, but Slayer comes in to deny the opportunity. Pause Up. Left midfield, cleared away. Straight tonight, just front bumper. This one bounced high. Taco Stash not there. Patty cutting across, but he can't get there soon enough. We go to Game 6 to Neo Tokyo, and Pause Up are keeping the dream alive.
They are keeping that dream alive. They are really, really pushing the limit of what they can do. They're starting to find their own. They're starting to find a rhythm, and they're all now marching to the beat of the same drum. The communication is cleaner. The rotations are cleaner. Their fundamentals of just where to be and when have just gotten so much better. I don't know who the coach is in their corner, but they give them a raise right now. Give them a raise yesterday, because whatever is going through the comms in this chat for this Pause Up roster, it is working, and they're now starting to change the tide of how this is going. We saw Lev go out of the lobby and come back in, so we're going to have another card change from him. This will be the second time he's done this series. Trying to find that one that works for him, and I don't know that he's back in the lobby yet. We're still waiting on him.
Yeah, Lev there, you can tell. He's been making a couple of those changes this series. I think it's been even more than 2 times that he's been making card changes. We haven't mentioned too much about it, but yeah, talking about that mentality, how much it matters for these teams. Pause Up, bringing it back, and what the fun part about this one is that there's a very good chance these teams meet either in the major or in the championships. And with a match like this, where there really isn't any pressure on these teams, they've already made it to those events. This is just experience at this point, getting used to playing against each other. And boy, what experience it is. We've gone to Game 6 here in our semifinals, and for Pirates on a Bot looking for that first chance, that first goal to really take things ahead, to put the pressure on Pause Up. They've not been able to find it in the last 2 games. They may not find it here. Duckworth demoed out by Lev as Pirates on a Bot quick to dispatch of that chance, but not to get rid of the play. Patty off the sidewall. Now no boost to work with. Duckworth meeting him in the play. Nightja to the corner. Taco Stash. Pause Up. Lev. Oh, it's a great first touch. Lev to net. Slayer holding it on the goal line. Duckworth can't challenge. Pirates on a Bot with a free chance to attack, but Taco Stash sitting as well. And Pause Up, keeping the defense strong, keeping the play going. And as long as they keep sitting on defense, keeping those blocks, keep making offense, they're going to find their chances.
They're finding some of them now. Here comes Taco Stash with another one. Gets blocked by Nightya. Lev popping it wide for Matty. Grabs the mid boost, looking for time. He's got space. Lev is already up for this, but it's going to get knocked away. Nightya's going to control it. Looking for an opportunity. The fake pass off the sidewall gets blocked by Taco Stashes. Here comes Pirates on a Bot. They've got 2 with no boost. What are they going to do? Nothing except control it in the midfield. The same thing that they have done for the past 5 games. Fresh. But they're definitely being a lot more conservative. And I did want to say this too. Lev has changed to the most threatening car in all of competitive Rocket League history. The stock tame. If I may make that assumption myself.
It's the most sweat car out there, but for good reason. You can understand Lev. He just wants to make sure he gets this one done with, and right now he's taking it to the air. He wants to finish the job. It's a great infield pass, but HO waiting for it. Duckworth, no bills. Patty's got this one. Pirates on a Bot seek the front post, and Patty finds gold.
Patty finding it there. Nightya looking for that demo. They're playing extremely physical, and they're kind of rallying around Lev's solo play. They're kind of letting Lev do what Lev wants to do, and then catching up or cleaning up depending on what the play is. But you see Lev here getting a really awkward touch off the ceiling. Wouldn't be super comfortable with that, but they're finding a way to make it work and kind of rallying to his cry. So here comes Patty with boost in time and space. He's got everything he needs to make a good play. Looking for the double, and what a save by Taco Stash to keep that at a 1-0 deficit. But here comes Duckworth playing for the 50. Slayer now has control, gets it over 1, has to beat Patty, beats Patty, who's home? Taco Stash, you had it. You're gonna meme you. You missed the open net. That double was critical for you to getting back into this game. How unfortunate for this Pause Up roster.
But he's going to want that one back. Pause Up. That was a huge opportunity. They haven't had many of them this game. Off the back wall. Nightja not able to score. It's been 4 shots for Pause Up. 5 for Pirates. It's been even so far. But it's been Pause Up who's not found the net yet. Slayer met by Nightja. Taco Stash has boost and work. Lev first to be beaten as Patty will go to Nightja. And Pirates on a Bot continue to get rid of this play. Holding on to defense, holding on to the lead to take the series to prevent Champions Field. Pirates on a Bot need to keep moving. Lev infield. Taco Stash makes himself big. Another big block for a player who's been clutch all night. Pause Up. Transition across the field. Nightja will keep it away, and Pause Up still searching for that opportunity to come to them. Taco Stash met by Lev. That one just wide, and it is Pirates on a Bot continuing the attack. Wide open for Patty. Pause Up didn't pay attention.
They're crumbling. Like I said, that high can only last for so long. Unable to get back. Duckworth, I do want to comment. You had 89 boost and you took the corner. Just wanted to point that out. That was the whole thing. There, it might be the last nail in the coffin. Who knows? It's Rocket League. Anything could happen. But Duckworth, so me goodness, if you score this, he gets the double off the backboard. Can't get a good touch on it. Nightya gets 50'd. He's starting to lose it there. As this Pause Up roster is desperately trying to keep their bracket alive with this Duckworth, my brother in Christ. We're gonna have a chat after the game about some of these things that I'm seeing.
Over Pirates on a Bot, the last time they've made it to the grand finals in this season of Spate Championship Series was Regional 3 of Split 1. Was a whole split ago. They're less than a minute from doing it again. Lev to the back wall. Duckworth will keep it away. And it will be Nitro to keep the offense going. Pirates on a bot, just looking to hold on. Patty, Taco Stash, pause up, still fighting for their first chance to make it to the grand finals. But this game 6 has proven to be tough. Nitro, Lev, Pirates on a bot playing for time, Lev playing for one more. But it will be cleared away by Slayer. This one's got net in its eyes. But Patty, oh, it's an own goal. Slayer's gonna be giving credits, but it's off a Pirates on a bot defender.
There are 18 seconds left on that clock. You theoretically only need like 4 to score a goal. Their dream is still alive. Let's see if that goal can shift enough weight over to the pause up roster for them to get a second goal here to tie the game. As Slayer switches this one off the backboard, as Lev is going to try and get it out. He gets a beautiful second touch. Duckworth knocks it down. Taco jumped for this yesterday, trying to get a defender out of the way to create some space. Slayer left back there by himself, manages to get it off the backboard. Taco gets it past the defender. Knight's going to try and knock this down. Duckworth manages to keep it up, but Knight has got control of it. Back over to the midfield, racing 0 seconds. It is possible. No, it's not. Lev is going to put it down.
And Pirates on a bot have made their second finals appearance in the Spade Championship Series. Pause up. We'll have to wait to the major to see if they can make their first a 6-game series. Pause up. I'm gonna make that reverse sweep, but as I said, that energy, the momentum ended. The high was over. Pirates on a bot took over again, and will see themselves in the grand finals playing the winner of Spate Esports, taking on their opponents in empty space. So that's the end of our semifinals here. It's not the end of our night, however. We still got a grand final for Pirates on a bot, looking to see if they can continue their perfect streak of grand finals, because the last time they were in the grand finals, they won. They're looking to do it all over again.
Yes, they are. We will see you
always be the one that's right here, standing by your side. Open up your heart and let me in. I promise not to break you. I promise I'll be all that you want. So let me in my heart before. Let me in. Oh, your love explodes our hearts and blows. Your love explodes our hearts and blows.
Welcome back, everyone, as we have the stage for grand finals set up, and boy, did we have some thrilling matches to get here. I am joined again by Sporty FC, Fresh, and a feisty Taquito on the desk. Sporty, you were in the booth for that last one. Pirates on a bot. It went to 6. Did that kind of surprise you, or was it maybe a much better fight put up by Pause Up?
It wasn't really a surprise, more so that it's what you see from a lot of series like that, where one team is in control in a close match, has that better offense, that better control. That was Pirates. They had the control, they had the better play, they held the midfield a lot better. But a lot of it, I think, comes down to just Pause Up, being able to fight back, taking some of those closer wins. But yeah, overall, no, not too surprising on us. Honestly, had things changed a little bit, we could have seen Pirates sweep, we could have seen Pirates go 4-3. Whatever it was, Pirates were the team that was in control of that series. That's really all that mattered, and that's all that really determined that they were going to win that.
Yeah, they were in control, in the driver's seat for the full thing. But with our grand finals being set, we have Spate taking on Pirates on a bot. And we can take a look at how these two teams got here. Taking a look at the bracket real quick. We saw Spate in our first streamed matchup go up against Mizzou. Took them down in a thrilling 7 games, and then had to do so again against Empty Space in 7 as well. 14 games played for them. They have had quite the night. Fresh, you got to think maybe some fatigue setting in on the grand final stage after playing all available matches for you tonight. How is that going to be playing into this grand finals matchup?
Spate's tank has to be running low. It has to be. I know that myself, after like 3 games of comp, I'm just done. I don't got the mental fortitude to do this anymore, and that's probably why I'm only champ 1. But Spate has to be running on the bottom of their tank. And from the series we just watched, considering that, in my personal opinion, don't take this offensively, it did not look like Pirates on a Bot took that all too seriously up until the last Game 5 and Game 6. So I'm going to assume that they've got a lot of energy, they're motivated, they are here to win, they want to dethrone, they have the title in their sights. And and it comes down to it, playing as many games as they have is exhausting, but they've played significantly less games than Spate has thus far.
Yeah, they have had to play a little bit of an easier road to the grand finals. They had a sweep over Little Birds, and then, like we just saw, 6 games against Pause Up. Feisty, do you feel like that may be a factor? It was maybe Spate having a little bit of an edge by, playing 14 games and getting a lot of their kind of whiffs and mess ups out of the way, and Pirates on a Bot still maybe needing to warm up a bit? Or is this an advantage having only played 2 series in relatively low games?
I'm laughing at the I'm laughing at the bracket we have on screen, because clearly it shows us the wrong thing, guys. Obviously the Little Birds graphic there is wrong. It is Pirates on the Bot who did go to grand finals. It's all good, but with them being there right now the way they are, it's interesting to see this matchup that we have. I do think that the last time these guys matched up, Spate did take it, right? This was the last grand finals, or the last regional.
They have played twice in the semifinal matches, and it has gone to Spate both times in 6.
Okay, that's what it was. Yeah. It was one of these two to make it through, and I mean, it's been a complete series all the way down to the wire. So I would like to see Pirates on a Bot step it up a little more this time. Obviously, they don't have they have a different player than what I would assume, which they've been rocking with Patty, and Patty has just played phenomenally, if I'm being completely honest. Maybe I've slightly underrated Patty considering the sub that they do have in Buffy, but I mean, nothing short of excellent gameplay from these guys. So I think maybe this might be the squad that actually takes it to Spate this time around. And so I'm very excited to see this grand finals.
All right. Well, while we stick with how excited you are, go ahead and give us your predictions. Spate versus Pirates on a Bot. Who is going to be our final regional champion in how many games, Feisty?
Ooh. Please be 7. I know it's a long night for everybody, but please be 7. Take us all the way down to the wire. Let's see Champions Field in grand finals. And honestly, I'm here for the mix-up. Let's see Pirates on a Bot take it in 7.
All right, Pirates on a Bot denying the 3P. It hasn't been done yet in 7. Fresh, who you got and in how many games?
I think that Spate has the skill, and Pirates on the Bot has the momentum. They're riding a huge high right now. They're almost there. They've made it all the way here. They've met these players before. They've met this roster before. They know what they're doing. We've been here before. So let's change the story in Pirates on a Bot in 5.
Pirates on a Bot in 5. All right, 2 already for the side of Pirates on a Bot. Sporty, who you got taking this grand finals win?
Make it free. I've got Pirates as well taking this one. I think Spate's tired, and I think their reign is over. I think for Spate, they've gotten away with this too many times. They've won 2 events. Three-peating is a very tough thing to do, and I just don't think they're going to be the ones capable of doing it. I'll eat my words if I'm wrong. I'll pull a Fresh and eat my words if I'm wrong. But for now, I think it's Pirates who have this one. They've got the energy, and as long as they can start off swinging, there should not be too much holding them back. They've got that solo play mechanics, and I really think the main thing that's going to help them here is that exhaustion. If they can hold that midfield like they did just last series, then it's going to be Spade who are going to be very, very tired. That fatigue is going to be their downfall. And I know you're asking how many games. I'm calling 7. I think Taquito, you called 7, right, Taquito? You called 7? Yeah, I'm going to agree with you this. I think it's another 7-game series. I think, even though I think Pirates are going to take this one, we can't discredit Spade. They are, at least right now, the better team, the much better team on paper. I just think fatigue's going to get the better of them here.
All right, it's going to be the story of how Spate copes with fatigue and the high that Pirates on a Bot are riding currently. Let's head on over to the desk for Beaver and a feisty Taquito to go ahead and kick off this last grand finals in our final regional before major.
Welcome, everyone, to the grand finals broadcast. It is Beaver. It is Taquito here with you as we wait on these players to jump in the lobby. We got a little bit of time to talk about this one, feisty, but a wonderful series we saw on the last time. We saw Pirates on a Bot kind of go out to that early lead, then kind of toss away a couple games there, got a little closer at the end. But the Spade Esports going for the three-peat. Gonna be a tough series either way.
I agree. Hey, big thing we got to talk about too, Beaver. They let the old guys in the booth this time. No youngins around, man. It's the boomers that get to yap a little bit. So I'm just impressed to see what the what is the chat? What is going on? What are these kids talking about?
Yeah, Lev's got some interesting quick chats. We'll leave them on not on the screen.
I really hope so.
As we wait for this one to come through, but yeah, just waiting on the Pigeon Squad for sure. But I am very interested because this is obviously a potential matchup we're going to see from the major and even the championships. That will come later. Obviously, 2 teams that have been kind of at the pinnacle for a little bit. This Pirates on a Bot squad, which we've seen different iterations of this progress. We've seen different subs come in. We've also have seen some changes for this Spade squad, and obviously we saw that change come into Major 2 where they kind of flip the roster, add Pigeon to that one, and I don't know if Pigeon unlocked the roster or whatever happened with that, but either way, they've been on a tear lately. But if there's a team to take them down, it very well could be this Pirate squad.
And that's what I want to talk to you about. You weren't on the booth, man. So what's the vibe here for you, seeing as you are Mr. Spate right now while Somber steps away? What's your thoughts on this? This opponent is very familiar with Spade Esports, and right now you guys kind of hold the edge in statistically speaking, y'all hold the advantage against this team. Do you think that they are going to be able to continue that run, get the actual three-peat, or do you think that this iteration of Pirates on a Bot is the one to actually take them the distance and possibly take the win?
It's interesting. It's so hard, right? It's so hard to be able to three-peat, especially with the caliber of the competition that is within these ranks. Obviously, everybody's so close to breaking through and making the top 16s, and obviously there's a long off season. We may not even see these rosters go into RLCS, but you talk about all of the time the chemistry and the duo that is Knight and Lev. They've been playing as a duo for multiple seasons now. They went through RLCS. They made top 16s with that roster. I believe it was Lotus 8 that they were the banner that they were under when they were making those top 16s. They haven't seen, and maybe I'm incorrect, but the grand finals hasn't played out yet in terms of Spate versus Pirates on a bot. If Pirates can continue the hot start and kind of not get into this rhythm of, hey, we're just going to toss game. It was kind of, I felt like they did a little bit during that series. Some of the games were a little bit closer between pause up than they were. And mind you, a lot of overtimes. I mean, they very easily could have lost that series too. And Spate, you talked a little bit about the fatigue, and then back-to-back game 7s is actually why we're on a little bit of a break now as we're into those game 7s with Pigeon. He said, hey, we gotta get a second to take a tactical poop, whatever they want to do during that time period to keep themselves out. But I truly don't know. I mean, it is a coin flip. It just depends on which teams show up and which team doesn't make a mistake, because the last couple of grand finals that we've seen, it's come down to some sort of mistake that has been made that's really turned the series. Last week there was a few different opportunities where we had a bump on each other on the goal line that allowed an open goal that kind of, you lost 3 games off the momentum that came of that. Just a lot of craziness and stuff that happens. And when I get into these higher ranks, it's truly about the mistake that you make rather than outplaying the opponent.
That's the biggest thing. It is literally the mistake that you make, the opening that you allow your opponent to have, that could be your detriment at the end of the day. And what 2 good teams to kind of point out the ability of higher ranked players to do so than these 2 right here. Both these guys, I mean, they are going to absolutely take whatever inch you give them and turn it into a mile. So I think that Spade is going to have to just play lock down defense against this Pirates on a bot squad. Obviously, they're having fun here in the test lobby. I haven't seen that quick chat yet. I haven't seen that one yet, but I like that one.
A couple of them that are have been pretty interesting.
I like that.
Sure,
I like that one right there for sure.
It's very Lev.
Yes.
On top of it, with these, but it looks like we may be getting ready to kick off here shortly. I mean, a best of 7. I mean, Feisty, I know you talked about it on the desk, but we believe we're seeing 7 on this one, or is it just a hope?
Hey, man, it might be cope. All right, it might be copium, it might be hopium. I don't know what it is, but again, I do think that this Pirates on a bot squad, this iteration, has the ability to take Spade Esports to the distance this time, or even win it. I mean, heck, we could all be wrong, and they could stun everyone and sweep Spade. But I think at the end of the day, the safe bet is it probably goes at least 6. It definitely would. I would love to see it go 7. But like I said, I predicted the mix up. I do want to see Pirates on a bot take this win. I know, obviously, asking you would probably say Spade, but you do have the opinion that it definitely could swing in their opponent's favor.
I mean, very, very well could be. I mean, yes, Spate Esports, but I mean, I don't have to be a complete homer, right? And figure out what's going on. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm an SCS caster right now versus a Spate caster, right? So I'm with you. I'm just hoping for a good game. I would love to see the outplays and something that goes rather than the mistakes, right?
Uh-oh, it's 1 goal.
Okay.
Is it 1 goal? It's 1 goal, chat.
All right. I said it before. I don't like trying to admin the lobby and do that at the same time, because inevitably something gets missed. And this is the one where we would go ahead and miss a goal. At least we caught it before we went ahead and started.
Yeah. Why are they range?
This doesn't count. This doesn't count range.
Yeah.
You can see the extended test here in a second. There's that one flies on through.
There we
He's
go.
trying to save it.
Hey, game 1. Game 1 goes to Spade.
Calculated.
Hey, honestly, look, that was a great grand finals, Beaver. Honestly, it was wonderful.
It was great.
The time in the
let's
booth.
go ahead and kick it back to host it. We're done. Nah, it's, that's for sure. But
1 more.
It's one more game. One more. Okay, yeah. So let's go ahead. We'll kick that off. Like I said, that's why I said it, and then I almost just turned on beach ball. That would have been real fun.
Okay, hang on.
If that
The
would've-
real mix-up. Last day of the Olympics, beach ball finals. Like,
just
it's gonna go crazy in here, Beaver.
Yeah, beach ball, man. You seen that Lethamere map where he did the volleyball? That looked
Yes.
super fun. Got to download that, by the way. But anyway, the climactic event. Yeah, Beaver, I will hurt you. Feisty. I didn't sign up for this. It's just giving more time for the prediction. Everybody loves the Gamba.
Exactly. Come on, Justin Beaver. Oh no. Oh no.
It's so funny. It's funny about that is that I had a partner for a very long time. Actually was the coach of Spade, Coach Jesu. Used to be my casting duo for the longest time, and his first name is Justin. So we always did used to go with the Justin Beaver. And all of that stuff. Familiar with that style of name for sure as we wait for the last remaining players to jump back into the lobby here.
I mean, who are we waiting on now? We wait. Oh, it was Kevin.
There, Kevin. You know, we got the car changes. We got to get the ice. We got to get everything locked and loaded back up. Lev's got to get some more quick chats and stuff in there, or however he wants to run it. As we're waiting on just one more. You know,
I think we're good.
It wouldn't be the last. No, we're waiting on one more person. Oh no, yeah, there's only because I'm adminning the lobby, so there isn't one more person that we're waiting on. Let's see, Night check. That's me. Never mind. Anyway, it is Major 3. It is the Spate Championship Series, the grand finals matchup. It is the Pirates on a bot versus the hometown squad, Spate Esports, a best of 7 kicking off now. Delays be gone. We're kicking off.
About time, right? We got all the silliness out of the way. We're finally here in grand finals. Trying to see how long this night will last. Truly, I like the what I really like actually, Beaver, is that the secret tech of messing up the lobby and then resetting it and then letting them not know when they were actually able to drop in. Truly a way to make this night last even longer, my friend. Impressed. I'm nothing short of impressed.
It's about keeping these players off balance. I always got them guessing for sure, and maybe I just wanted to see if they'd catch it. We're just gonna do. Imagine that as a grand finals, just straight one goal, best of 7. That'd be outrageous.
That would be the craziest grand finals ever. Truly one goal games, unlimited timer, right? Just
yeah.
No matter what happens, whoever
only. We got to run a tournament like that. Golden goal only tournament.
I like this idea, but unfortunately, buddy, we got to talk about SCS. We can't talk about a tourney that we're gonna, craft behind the back of everyone that they didn't just find out about live on stream. We're through 1 minute of gameplay here, a little over, and so far, not exactly electric as we would think. Obviously, again, like we said before, these teams are familiar with one another. They know exactly what they're looking for, but maybe that time between the game and all the little ice that was put on, they're still trying to fill out what they can get away with right now. There's a good look at the goal, but that's kind of the only one we've seen so far.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, it's about you coming back into the game refreshed, obviously, especially coming off of, again, if you are the Spade Esports squad, 14 straight high-level competition games. You need a little bit of time to get the mind clear and get yourself prepared for this. I mean, both of these teams, obviously, they are in line for that major and Spate championships with the points that they've already accumulated. But, this is still 250 that's on the line for these players. So it's not just a little drop in the bucket. Some coin for your efforts here, still up for grabs in Spate. I mean, if you could take home 750 and 3 straight, you just sweep Regional 2. You'd love that, but Pirates want a little coin in their pocket, perhaps the buried treasure, one might say. But this first half is evened up at 0-0 as the first 2:30 have rolled off the clock.
Here I was thinking that you might have said some deep cut that some people may or may not be old enough to remember, but Khajiit has wares if you have coin. And right now, that is exactly what Pirates are looking for. They're looking to buy some of Khajiit's wares. Unfortunately, to do so, my friends, you have to make it through this match. You've got to take home that first place to get some nice pocket change for yourself. But to do so, you also got to get more goals than your opponent. And right now, there's 0 on the board, and I have summoned it. I have actually spoke it into existence for the wrong team that I was talking about. Spate up by 1.
Yeah, and I think maybe Fresh got back on the desk there with the immediate caster curse, but it was your feisty Taquito coming through. It's Lev with a rare miss. We're on the backboard, and then Naya just couldn't backflip into that one to control the ball back out here. So yeah, 1-0 for in favor of Spate, but a matchup that is going to be crucial. You will see this throughout the series is going to be Pigeon versus Knight. Pigeon, the high flyer of Spate so far, always technical in the air and ready for a dogfight. Naya has been the backbone, the brick wall of this Pirates on a Bot squad, the entire SCS. So it is going to be a hotly contested matchup between those two. Naya wasn't able to control the ball there on a missed backflip. So it's 1-0 again in favor of Spate as a double kill. Takes him off the map, and Lev and Pigeon fight for fighting.
We're playing Rocket League, Beaver. This is not Halo. All right?
Could be if you try hard enough.
You're right. I'm still waiting for that Kilimanjaro to happen. But unfortunately, it's not. You got to score 5 for that one. But with 1 at least, it puts you in the lead. And I would say that this game has been Spate favored, but the pace of the game has just been so slow that truly it just kind of feels like both teams are, oh, you can have possession. Oh, no, you can have it now. Oh, hey, we scored 1, but now we're kind of back to the same back and forth here.
Game.
It's a shake the ice. It's de-rust, if you will. Is that what this is?
The WD-40 game, perhaps. Just get everything ready and raring to go back up there. It's a nice infield touch there. Naya not able to get a hold of it as there's 0 boost in the tank, but Pigeon on the flip reset. Patty with the save. Lev, perhaps the last opportunity here for Pirates on a Bot. It gets taken away by TNT. It's floated up there. 5 to go. Naya with a touch. It waterfalls down. Pigeon is there. Patty, double tap. Over towards Lev, looking to keep this up on a 0-second magic. Kevin puts that down, not on the turf yet, still rolls up the wall. That one found a way to stay up. I think everybody in the lobby perhaps thought that's down, and a second opportunity here for Pirates as they continue to push the pace. Pigeon puts it down. Patty with a missed touch, touches the turf finally. Fate open up the series with a 1-0 win, puts them up 1-0 in the series.
Interesting enough, right? They get that 1 goal, and that is literally out of all the shots in the game, the only one that we see, and it gives them the win. I, again, can't say that it's convincing on either side. I like the WD-40 game right there. How many cans of that you got in the house? Huh? Be honest.
Half empty cans. There's probably about 6 of them because I always lose them until I can't find them again.
Right.
But I think
that's
the general method.
Agreed. I've got at least 1, so I understand. It's full, but luckily enough, I haven't had to use it. But so right now, I think we're gonna need a little bit more on the side of Pirates on a Bot as they gotta wake up just a little bit. Maybe they need an energy drink. You think these guys are old enough to enjoy coffee, or are they like the energy drink kids?
Oh, it's gotta be Red Bull or whatever they got going on nowadays for sure. But yeah, it was a slower game for sure. Naya with 166 points. TNT, who was the MVP of last week's Regional 2. He was the MVP of that one. So seeing him come through with a little bit of lackluster game, I think it was just the delay, perhaps, that came through as Colby has re-entered the chat. As Feisty is a pixel and a half.
Yeah, no, I gotta fix that
right now.
I gotta fix that.
But game 2 kicking off here. It is Spate took advantage of just that 1-0 and 5 minutes of no goals for Pirates on a Bot. They are trying to turn the tide on that one. Get a quick one. It's not yet through one towards net, but TNT with the save. 15 seconds, nothing doing, but Pirates on the attack.
And hopefully they can make something happen here. Currently, as we see, they've got a good push on offense. Ball still kind of hanging out there in the orange, waiting for another passing opportunity. TNT is going to interrupt that. Knight is up quickly. Can they get back to it? It's a good challenge. Favorable bounce as well. No one in the mid, Patty. You were just hanging out on the wall a little too long. That scoring opportunity gone by the wayside for Pirates on a bot.
Absolutely. Knight is trying to continue the attack. Takes the baton for Lev.
Oh!
Lev with a huge dunk. Posterizes him. Lev with an absolute missile. I don't think he... Perhaps Pigeon thought he was going to get there. Lev just with the absolute perfect angle to jam on him.
Yeah, I didn't realize we were watching that classic movie with Michael Jordan, Space Jam, coming from the sky. What a touch right there. I am nothing short of impressed by that goal. Can we get another, though, on the side of Pirates on a bot? Patty is unfortunately not allowed to play the game for a little bit. Lev is going to look for another one here, and I like the control of boost. Knight just jumped a little bit too early. Patty going for that dunk as well. Another shot is good, and out of the goal. We clear it up. Knight puts Pirates up by 2.
That is a felony. An absolute assault from Patty in the back of the net. TNT has no idea that he's there and just flips into him and absolutely sends him to space. Out of the way. There it is. 2-0 Pirates. This is a team, again, very, very streaky. This is not a team you want to allow to get momentum, especially a player like Lev. When he is hot and can score goals in bunches. But a bad turnover by Knight is bailed out by Patty. TNT with a second shot opportunity. Not able to force that one through. It's Lev over towards Knight. Knight into the corner. Looks to relax, reset, get another touch towards middle. TNT, 50's out, Patty's there. Double tap, not on. Anaconda trying to lock him in there as Patty turns on it with 0. Kevin with a hero touch. Naya was there.
What a touch out of the corner as well. Good read from Kevin. Leaves Lev able to shoot. Good block there from TNT. And right now, Spate, they were locked in their half for just a brief moment. Patty.
Oh, no.
Patty. Oh, thank God you have a teammate like Knight able to get that one away, but you're feeding it back to the opponent. You don't want to feed the enemy too many treats because they're going to go crazy on you. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
How the turntables have turned. On one end, Patty almost own goals in his own net, and this time, Kevin, that's just tough, brother. Scores in the own net. If Rizzo can do it, so can you. I guess, unfortunately, that one counts for Pirates and not your squad, and this one getting out of control early in the first half.
You said Rizzo. I'm thinking more of Radosin, my friend. The legendary own goals right there. Still even winning a tournament while own goaling. So maybe it's a good fortune, a good omen, if you will, that we don't know about just yet. Lev losing control out of the corner there. Knight, barely any boost. TNT is not going to let them continue that play. But again, it's dire straits for Spate over in their half. Out of the corner, looking for one. Pigeon off the back wall, misses. And Lev is not going to be shy on the cleanup.
That is one Lev is hitting 100 times out of 100. No shot he is ever missing that. Punches that into the back of the net, and it is falling apart fast for Spate. Said Lev is not the player you are going to want to see continued goals through, and he is now searching for a hat trick, and on cue, there it is. Lev with a number. That is 3 for Lev.
So, again, about speaking things into existence, we are 2 for 2 on the curses as a duo, my friend. Maybe this wasn't a good idea for us to be in the booth together. We may have to question the prod lineup next time.
If with me, it's never a curse. It's just I know ball, man. That just is what it is.
Okay.
So-
Okay. This guy.
When you've been doing this as long as I have with all these
there
gray
it
hairs
is.
here, it
There
just turns
it
into
is.
wisdom.
Is that what we're calling it? Is that what it is? Wisdom now? You just you have the foresight to know that this is gonna happen? Oh my gosh. Lev getting robbed by the woodwork right there. Almost had a 4th for this game. Patty looking for the 6. Can't find it out of the corner. It's gonna be tough for Spate to get out of their final third. They do so well in just this moment. Pigeon gets sent to the sky, even though those wings are still flapping. They were trying to find a path to the ground, couldn't. Leaves Kevin and TNT fighting for their lives in the back third. Can they get away with it? They can, but it's only a brief stint the opposite direction.
Indeed, and they're just throwing everything up top, which of course, with 60 ticks to go and you're down 5, that at least gets 1 in your direction. There's TNT with a quick play. If not anything, it gets you feeling maybe like you can finally break through here towards game 3. TNT off the feed from Kevin. Nice little quick little fast aerial to get that one going. 58 ticks to go. 7th kickoff goes right towards Kevin.
It's crazy to me that we've got such a stark contrast from game 1 to 2 here. And again, it's expected of these guys to kind of go blow for blow. I mean, I would assume right now the number 1 and 2 seed through the tournament here, meeting in the grand finals should be expected. But it's just kind of like who swings the club harder. Is it going to be Spate? Or is it going to be Pirates on a bot? Right now, it is Pirates on a bot who are just hitting harder than their opponents in Spate for game 2. Oh my gosh, TNT. Pigeon, can you get it? No. Everything sent away there. Pre-flip from Patty. Won't find the net, but a possible setup going their way goes awry. And with the seconds counting down, Beaver, we are tied up in the series at 1-1.
So the Rust, I believe, fully kicked off here for this Pirates on a Bot squad. It was a slow game 1. Game 2, not at all. They flipped the switch, turned it on, and it's a 5-1 victory to even this series back up. Patty, top of the scoreboard with no goals, and on a team that scores 5, you generally thought that he wouldn't have been the one. But it was 4 saves for him, 2 assist shots. Badly outshot with Spade Esports, 14 shots to just 8. Pirates, they were firing all of the cannons here in game 2.
It's a loud boom you heard from the side of blue here, and I'm wondering if this would be the trouble in the seas of the side of Spade Esports. They're no longer sailing smoothly. Things got a little rough. So waking up in this next map is going to be very important this next game for Spade Esports. I think they can do it. I mean, they're obviously completely capable. Even if it is a 1-goal game, even if it is a 1-goal win, they are absolutely 100% capable of taking the next one. But then that kind of gives us on the trend of who wins the evens, who wins the odds, who's going to actually break the cycle. And like I always like to say, games 3, 5, and 7, those are the ones that matter the most in a best-of-7 series. You can take your first lead here. Who's it going to be, though? Orange or blue?
Absolutely. It is the game that will tilt, surely, the entire series. I mean, both teams now have won, but I think one game was maybe a little bit more convincing than the other. A 1-0, just everybody starting off, followed up by a 5-1 thrashing. But it is DFH Stadium here for game 3, series tied up at 1. A pivotal game here in this best-of-7, the grand finals.
What a pass, too, to start us off. Knight trying to play that one slow, and I appreciate it out of the corner. And again, the touches on possession for Pirates on a bot seem to be a lot more meaningful in that game number 2 than the game number 1 of Spate. I think that they played the possession game pretty well. They were also able to kind of react a little bit quicker to Spate, even though they hadn't. That double commit is going to let loose the offensive stint that they had in the blue, and it turns into a beautiful counter. Knight starting us off, I believe, again in game number 3.
It's just such a nasty double tap by Lev. I mean, Knight, yes, gets credit for the goal, but that play is made by Lev. It was a tic-tac-toe play, started out in the backfield with Patty up the Lev, and that's just a sweet double. You know, Feisty, I believe Pigeon would have been there for the save on the double. He had the read on it. Instead, the last second, Lev decides, hey, I'm just going to dish this off instead. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's about passing up good shots for great shots, and that's exactly what Lev did to open up Knight for the goal.
Now, that's a big bump in the back line, but a good recovery there by Spate. Kevin trying to get the clear, but Knight has decided that's not going to happen. They turn it into another goal, and Patty zipping their way through to go up by 2.
Yeah, the Akron Zips player used that name for sure as he put that just under the bar, and I think maybe the speed threw off the back line a little bit. TNT and Pigeon both were in decent defensive positions to take control of that. You just didn't expect the Zips player to pop his way on through. Patty taking the goal again, and it just seems like Fate, they're getting punched in the mouth a little bit here. They need to taste that blood and wake up a bit.
I mean, what are you trying to say? This is Muhammad Ali versus Smoking Joe? Is that what I'm hearing?
You know, it's not how many times you get knocked down. It's about how many times you get back up.
Exactly. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Right now, these guys aren't stinging at all. They aren't even, they're barely fighting back, Beaver. Like, that's what it's crazy that we're seeing such an early, like, I guess, not a change in pace, but a swing in momentum, and it's just swung so heavily in favor of Pirates on a bot. You can tell that it's kind of weighing on the guys over in orange. I really do think that they're going to have to, they're going to have a big breakout play to get them kind of back in this series. But right now, I feel like Spade's a little lacking. I can't lie.
I definitely agree with you there. I mean, they are, again, a team that, as much as both of these teams do, they operate on momentum and kind of starting that avalanche of goals. It's like once the floodgates open, they are open and they are just pouring water on through. But until you break that dam open, a little stagnant for quite a while here. And Spate just trying to force their way on through, open up that dam, let the river flow, and try to crash the seas of the Pirates. But instead, it is Lev once again taking a shot. Pigeon with the save along the back wall, though, still keeps it at 2. It is manageable, but you gotta get something going soon for if you're Spate.
Very soon, and right now that awkward save for Pigeon is at least going to keep him alive for not getting a third. But Patty, who has just been a truly, I'm not going to say a breakout player, right? I don't want to use that terminology, but Patty has been a massive force through this specific series for the side of Pirates on a bot. But finally, Calypso does not favor the seas for Pirates as they let one through.
We talked a little bit, or I talked a little bit in the pregame about making a mistake, capitalizing it, and it's going to start the momentum going in the other direction. And Naya, you've had a great series so far, but what are you doing? Challenging that one. You were way upfield and the only one on your team with boost. Everybody was out, nobody rotating back, and that was an absolutely free one for Spade that they took advantage of. Now, can they keep that momentum humming, or Pirates just going to answer right on back? Lev with a big double denied by Pigeon. Pigeon's had a couple wonderful saves off double attempts by Lev. He's keeping his squad in running for now. Pigeon, 3 saves, picked up the savior medal, and that one was a pretty one.
Ooh, Kevin is up. Big time fake, maybe, or just a miss. Uh-oh. This is going to be tough. Pigeon has got to get back. He does. Good pinch off the back wall. Needs to go again. Can't actually get to it the way he wanted to. Nightya, double off the side. Going to use the rest of the boost to get over a defender. But it's not going to be set up for a favorable pass. Looking for some more possession. They will continue to find it. And I think I just harp on it too much because I really do think that Spate has just been handing over the ball. And that seems to be the crux right now. They just continue to give opportunities over to Pirates, and like we said at the beginning of the game, take an inch. You give them an inch, they're gonna take that mile.
15 ticks left to go here. Patty goes up, challenges 2, ends up winning that 50 straight down. Pigeon try to get the flip reset off the ceiling touch. Nobody home as this one just gets banged back down. Kevin into the corner, 5 ticks to go here, but Bates looking to go coast to coast. Pigeon manages to keep it alive. Touch towards the middle. A double commit to put this one down. If that one squeaked on through, would have been dangerous, but Pirates making sure that one touches the turf. It is their second straight game, and they are up 2-1 in this series. Now feisty. We're talking about just throwing possession back and forth. 65% on the field domination for Pirates on a bot, just 35 for Spate. So the boomer ball, it was there, and the speed difference as well. They had over 700 more boosts in that Spate Esports squad, and the speed definitely showed it on the field.
And again, you've got to think to yourself, what is going on the Spade side currently? Are we just, is there a communication issue? Is it maybe a little bit of fatigue? Can't be burnout. You guys got a chance. Well, it maybe could be burnout. You did play a 7-game series, and right now you're down 2-1 in this one. This is going to be game 4 for you, and a crucial one that you want to take to swing in your favor. But don't let it weigh on you too much. Right now, you've thrown 2 games away, in my opinion. Can you bring this one back on your side?
Game 4 will tell us all the details here. Will we have an even series once again? Or will it be the swing game and put Pirates up 3-1? It tries to go pigeon, tries to go back post. The backflip, it's in. First strike by Spade Esports. Just the start they needed. Just 11 ticks, all it took to get them on the board first.
Believe it or not, man, I think that it's the reinvigorating power of just a goal. A singular goal can really change the mental, unless you're dipping away from a nice cheat right there. I believe TNT could have had a nice chance or look at possession off that kickoff, but instead decided to shadow it. It at least gave them the momentum to move into the blue for a brief moment, but how long it'll be, I'm unsure. Pigeon getting a demo on a lead blocker is good. That's a shot towards, but it's going to be a little wide. Spate still keep them scoreless as we move through the first 50 seconds of gameplay.
Definitely a different side here. Now you're trying to get the flip reset over at TNT with a good early challenge, not allowing that flip reset to do any damage. TNT, again, the hero of last split. Look for him get going as well. Regional 2 MVP. Yeah. Looking to silence them is these, of course, Pirates on a bot. For those just joining, once again, Spade Esports looking for the 3-peat and the complete Major 2 sweep. Pirates, who have been in contention for basically every single regional that we've had. They've been in that top 8, pushing towards the grand finals. They're looking to get their first of Major 2. Lev tries to find the angle, just barely misses. Maybe didn't think he had enough time there. That's not one that you'll see him miss too often. That bottom left corner was open.
And that's a tough miss, honestly. Big one. TNT out of the corner, looking for that double. Can't find it. No teammate there as well. Knight it gets a chance to carry it kind of for free. Big whiff right there. Lev didn't creep off. That's a great shot. Pigeon flies in for the save. Will keep again Pirates scoreless currently, as Spate has just remained diligent in their opportunities to at least keep themselves alive in this game 4.
No, it'll say, and I do say it kind of frequently as well, the numbers don't lie, but they don't tell the whole story. It is 80% domination for this Pirates on a bot squad. They're out shooting Spate Esports 6-1, but the only metric that's important is that 1-0, and they've taken that lead into the second half here of this swing game. Looking to, of course, even up the series at 2 if the result holds here for Spade Esports. TNT pops that one down. Pigeon looking for a second. Double attempt is on. Can't get there. TNT fires it, and it's just over the bar.
Tough. We've seen some good missed shots here in this game, and I mean, most of them have unfortunately gone to the side of Pirates on a bot. I am curious as to why they've been missing so much. Maybe, again, a little bit of fatigue from the last 2 games and their dominant performance. Spate, I guess, should see this as a blessing in disguise, I would say. Again, even if it is a 1-goal game, you are still winning at the end of the day. You scored more than your opponent, and like you said, that is the stat that matters. It may not tell the whole story when it comes to the numbers, but those goals will tell you everything you need to know, and right now, it's looking like Spate is at least in control of that aspect of this game.
Good flip over the top. Try to get a shot on target. Was led, but Pigeon has been there. Naya tries to force on one on through. Double commit will pinch out into the corner. No danger here is Lev with no boost. Just touches into the back corner. Pirates looking to reset, regain for another opportunity to load up and go down the pitch. Patty takes a touch. Lev opts to stay on the ground. Now takes the baton over. It's Pigeon once again. Off the bar. Kevin cleans up the trash. Throws it away from the net.
What a save by Pigeon right there. Pigeon coming through big time on the defensive line. TNT, a good idea to turn back there for a better attack. Could have pushed the offense past the final defender. Unfortunately, not the best touch there. Off the back wall. Good touch from Patty. Will clear it away. But again, the offense just dissipates so quickly for Spate, even though, like we've continued to say, they are up in the one thing that matters, and that is score. And for the domination on the field being to the opposing team who just cannot seem to force one through is baffling. Is nothing short of baffling to me, my friend. But the time not on their side as we finally get close to the end of this game number 4. And when it touches, if it does, we will actually see Spate kind of end that drought of winning. But again, they are only able to keep it at a 1-goal differential.
Both games Spate Esports has won have been 1-0 score lines, and that's one. If you are Pirates on a bot, you gotta feel, hey, maybe that's a little unlucky. It's a game we perhaps should have won, but instead they didn't park the bus, but they did play very, very well on defense. Pirates on a bot, check that. Ended up with 9 shots. It was 8 saves on the side of Spate Esports. So the shots were on target, and they weren't that easy to defend in most cases as well. Pigeon came through with a couple big ones. It was, 4 saves for Kevin as well. He will be your MVP of the match. Feisty, we have a brand new series here as these teams continue to go back and forth. What do you think Aquadome for Game 5 is going to have in store for us?
Well, if you're shooting 9 times on net and 8 of them are blocked, you had one opportunity to at least tie the scoreline in that moment. With 2 shots, count them, 1, 2 from Spate, they're shooting 50%. And at that point, it's quality over quantity, and that is what carried them through. Can we see more quality from Spate in this game? Or do we kind of see the same story? Is it going to be that one goal that is able to at least be the difference maker for them? Knight makes an interesting save off the back wall, but the ball isn't getting away from their net anytime soon as Spate is looking for that first entry goal to this game number 5.
Of course, if you are Spate, you're looking to capture that lightning in a bottle again in Game 4. They scored not exactly off the kickoff, but off the opening play. It was 11 seconds, which they found that first goal. Nothing doing here as this is 50 ticks off the clock, but maybe Pigeon. Open it up. Flip resets on. An absolute missile down from the heavens. It's Pigeon flying high and down hard.
Call him Percy Jackson, Beaver, the lightning thief. The bottle has been secured on the side of Spate. They open us up here in game number 5. 1-0, an excellent shot there from Pigeon. Up high like we know he likes to fly. TNT looking to make an explosive shot there. Unfortunately, isn't able to find that one. But Spate absolutely looking reinvigorated yet again here in this game.
And if you're Pirates, that is absolute worst case scenario is you get arguably the flashiest player, maybe the hottest player on Spate Esports going. If Pigeon's making shots like that, he gets to feeling good. Look out. And that was an absolute highlight reel play from Pigeon. He is certainly going to be looking to add to his tally sheet here in Game 5. Could be here, but denied by Lev on the attack. He's got no boost to chase this one down, so Kevin will take it back up. It's a mistouch by Patty over towards Pigeon. There he is again, right on cue. A second for the Birdman.
This is This is nuts, man. Like it is wonderful to see that Pigeon when when he's done messing around, and that's just it. Like Pigeon's done playing games. It's time to put up or shut up. And I love when we see that from Spate, and again, all the players on Spate absolutely excellent and high skilled, but that big difference maker, like you said, is 100% been Pigeon. And oh my, as I was talking, Pirates on a bot almost snuck in their first goal of this game, but not enough time spent here in the defensive zone of Spade is going to afford them at least a good look at the net. They have a lot of time being spent now on their defensive zone. Do you think the field domination switch is going to be important through the rest of this series, or do you think this may just be a one-off?
I think it definitely is an important stat. As we've seen, kind of the success for these squads for Pirates on a Bot has been the infield pass. It's been about opening up opportunities for your teammate. For the Spade Esports squad, it's been about the solo play. Not a lot of assist coming in on that Spade side, and if they were, it's not a direct assist like a one-timer pass per se. It's been a coast to coast with there was an initial touch over. Look out for a 2v1 here. Odd numbers. Oh, Lev almost went for the plan B. Not able to put that through. Pigeon denied him. That would have been an absolute game changer if Lev hits the plan B there. Instead, denied by Pigeon. How do you read something like that? The world may never know.
Unfortunately not. They won't at this point. Oh, but Lev gets Plan C into action, and that is Plan Clean Up on Isle Spate. Right now, Pirates on a Bot have finally entered game number 5. We got 1 goal to the side of blue. Lead cut in half. 1 minute, 37 seconds on the clock. Spade's going to have to absolutely lock down here against the Pirates.
Kevin trying to not put this in his own net. A heat-seeking missile, and Naya finds no joy. Had the flares on, not able to hone in with that heat seeker. It still remains 2-1. Lev tries to flip his way on through, no boost to do so. Try to find a centering touch. Naya will collect in the midfield. He's going to beat TNT to the wall. TNT with no boost, but now he's found some. Got a ceiling reset to work with. Tries to get it past Lev. No dice there as Kevin pops that back towards the mid. Naya not able to get the touch, but Patty will clear back out. It's another touch. Tries to go towards mid. It's Naya. Shot towards net. Gonna go wide. Punched away by TNT, but it's Lev with a beat on the ball. Ends that up in the midfield towards Patty. Ooh. TNT just lobs it off the line. Keeps this one at 2-1.
Oh, it's a good scoop right there from Pigeon. Going to the back wall. Looking for the pass. It's a good clear from Patty. Only as far as TNT, though. Looking for some possession, does find. Good challenge from Lev. But can Pirates get to the ball? No. Knight needed just a little bit more boost. That's a good pinch out. But TNT is going to return it right to the sender. And, oh boy. Fate looking to take that late series lead here against Pirates on a Bot. And my, oh my, is a different story being written before our eyes, Beaver.
Yeah, I think Naya perhaps thought Lev was going for the corner boost, thought he was maybe sweeping behind back post. Instead, Lev was out hunting at the midfield, perhaps looking for the extension play with 24 seconds left to go, and they get caught out of rotation in a free shot for Spate that they absolutely took advantage of. And taking advantage of going up in the series will be Spate again. This puts them on match point for the three-peat. Spate takes game 5, just 1 away.
Lev in the quick chats, man. That's going to kill me. Oh, that's the custom quick chats are excellent. Spate, though, turning the series on its head at its most important. This is, they went, so it was Spate, then Pirates on a Bot 2 in a row. Spate now get their 2 in a row. Pirates, we're going to have to ask you now. It is your turn to at least get a game. Push us to 7 if you can. Right now, you're staring at the barrel of match point, and it's not looking good for you guys. This is finally a game where Spate was able to win it with more than one goal. They did it by 2.
Indeed, yeah, they finally broke their 1-0 that they were able to get control of here, and the team that has scored first, I believe, someone can check me in chat, has won all 5 games now. So that getting off to an early start, playing with the lead, letting your own methods fly has been working well. So this first one going to be pivotal as we head to the streets of Neo Token, where the ramen is hot, and so are these players ready to jump into the lobby here. It is Spate on double match point, perhaps for the three-peat. Pirates trying to light the wick, trying to get those cannons firing and make Spate walk the plank here. It's Neo Tokyo. It's Game 6. It's the Spate Championship Series.
the guys in the chat, this is wild. Y'all are being hilarious. Oh, man. Game 6 here. An all-important game for Pirates on a bot, truly. They're trying to shut down the 3-time champions in the regionals, at least, as the major is right on the horizon. Lev looking to play this from the corner. That's going to be real awkward defense. And Pirates, 30 seconds in, give Spate goal number 1. And that, if it continues, could spell defeat in this series.
Great opener from Pigeon. We just talked about again how pivotal that opening goal was, and you had to respect the double tap by TNT. Didn't make it, but again, just opens up Pigeon. And if Pigeon has an opportunity to put that ball in the back of the net and punish the Twine, you know he is going to do that. A absolute lethal shooter is Pigeon. Once again, took aim and fired that one right into the back of the net. 55 ticks off the clock. Kevin's going to pick up a save in the first shot opportunity here for Pirates on a bot, but it's TNT trying to control the play back through. Naya has to be Pigeon here. Does. It's open if Patty can get there, and it does. An answer by Pirates on a bot.
All right. We've got 1-1 here. At least now they've kind of made it into a Game 6. This could be much, much better than what we've seen in the past 2 from Pirates. Can they finish it? That is the question.
Addy tries to get up on that one. It's an interesting flare there by Pigeon. Used a lot of boost, but did come up with a useful 50 there. Anything with Lev. Lev gets pull shotted into this ball. Patty going to pick up the boost here. Pigeon just lying in wait, stalking their prey like the all-powerful predator pigeons always do. Probably a New York pigeon that is attacking like that, if I had to guess. But either way, he's going to bang this ball off of the back there. Pigeon still continues to get a touch. Tries a 50 on through against Lev, who's got to waste a lot of boost to get a touch now. It's TNT on the attack, but Naya gets a good flip down towards the midfield.
Spate doing extremely well to keep this ball alive. Good touch from Pigeon down to a teammate. Allows TNT to at least take some possession, but that's interrupted quickly. And an attack could be developing before our eyes. Knight looking for a back wall double. Lev is lying in wait, but that bump is going to just mess up that approach for a little bit. However, Pirates still remaining in this orange for the time being. That's a great shot from Knight. Follow through from Lev. Ooh. They almost get it, but the shot goes awry. And we're going back the other direction.
We've seen dunks from Lev like that before. It was game 2. We had above the rim dunk.
Ooh.
TNT not allowing that one to be forced on through by Patty. Odd man rush. Here comes Pigeon. Once again, double is on. What a touch by Patty to get that away. TNT looking for a second shot to open net, but Pigeon's got to rush on back. Finds his way back for the save there. Lev is there. Scramble. Drill on the back half. Naya no boost. Just enough to get a touch and stop the attack for Spade Esports.
Just so much happened in that quick little exchange right there. Lev is going to try to get this one downfield. No boost. Maybe a shot. Help from Knight, I believe. Unfortunately, wasn't the helpful hand that you would think. But the ball floats dangerously near the goal line for a brief second. Kevin is able to at least move this into the corner. And no opportunity shows itself for Spate to try to get a goal. Unfortunately for them, they're going to have to hand over the possession to at least get a reset. Knight tries to put it directly behind Lev, who was disguising the attack, but good on the guys in orange to at least move this away, and Patty can't hit the open net shot right there, and unfortunately that's Pirates having to reset once again.
It was always tough for Patty to get the second touch on that one, but just comes up short twice. This is a bad save, though. Able to get the 50 off of it was Kevin, who's picked up a savior medal. Not yet. Bill tries to continue to push this one in. TNT's there. Tries to dunk Lev. Across the pitch over to Naya. Naya with a touch. Pigeon is there. Next goal, perhaps the golden one, as we have 40 ticks to go here at a 1-1 game here in Game 6 on the streets of Neo Tokyo. Naya towards the midfield over to Lev. Lev with a big pop. Pigeon just takes his time. Doesn't have a lot of boost. Didn't want to waste it. Able to push this down in the midfield where Patty will take over control. 50 into the corner. Neutral zone here is Pirates looking to make an attack.
It's a good opportunity for them to try to make something happen. Patty looking for a teammate on the challenge. Won't be able to find one. Knight towards the goal. Also looking for something here. 10 seconds left. That's a shot from Pigeon. Is going to get denied by Patty. TNT was looking for another opportunity. Couldn't find it because Knight does take control. Can we put it on the ground? We do. OT. And possibly Pirates' last opportunity to keep this grand final series alive.
Opportunity off the kickoff there.
Oh.
Big save by Kevin to push that away from Lev. He was looking for that flick. Was a goodly placed shot. Kevin, great defensive position not to panic and let that one through. Great save, but Lev still with the pressure on. Tries to get a bump on TNT. TNT jumps over the top. A quick 25 seconds to seeing Pirates throw everything they got towards the net.
They absolutely have to, Beaver. This is, again, their possible last chance in this series. Game 6 kind of seems to be where they meet the Spate Esports team often. That's a good clear downfield. Pigeon should be able to get back in time, yes. Gets it around the bend, hopefully looking for a play out of the corner, but Knight is deciding to leave it alive in the orange for the time being, but they can't hang out long enough. TNT, however, isn't able to start the attack on the opposite end.
Pigeon now takes a touch off the backboard, looks to push his way on through. Naya, he's so clinical with low boost. He does play with it fairly often, I would think, but still able to get up the series and affect change on that defensive line. Big 50 is going to go all the way across the pitch there. Kevin looking for a double tap. Over towards the corner there. Lev's got a full tank. Look out now here. Pirates. Naya to his right. Not able to get that one through as that's 50 back out. Towards Kevin. It's in.
Oh,
Bang!
dang.
Spate close out the series in overtime. It's a three-peat for Spate. They sweep all of Split 2. Regional 1, 2, and 3, all going to Spate Esports.
That's tough, man. That was so tough. A big, wide open net shot, unable to defend it, and Pirates on a bot give up what could have been a crucial win for them in that series. But, Beaver, we got some other people here that are going to sit here and kind of talk to us about what they saw through that series.
Oh man, we saw something that hasn't been done. A three-peat from Spate. They came in as a brand new team, the 11th hour, and they're making the major and most likely the championship as well, as long as things don't implode during the major and they drop out. But we are here to wrap things up. Joining our lovely casting duo is me and Sporty, coming in from the bench and hopping straight into the booth. Sporty, watching that series, did you feel like Pirates on a Bot kind of faltered there in the end, or was Spate just able to find that next level despite the fatigue that they had?
I must admit, I was very much pleasantly surprised in that series. I was expecting to see Spate run out of steam, to run out of that energy, but it felt like the longer the series go, the more they had. And that's so tough to do for how long of a night they've had. They've very likely the series could have gone to Game 7, and I still think Spate would have had so much energy left for it. This is a high-energy team that doesn't seem to run out of it, and that's what I find so impressive, because the one thing we talked about being a constant in this series, being, that energy that Pirates on a Bot had coming into this series, it wasn't there. It was Spate who took it and sucked the life out of Pirates on a Bot. Again, I'm pleasantly surprised Spate was able to keep up that pressure because, simply put, it's been a long night for them, but they aren't showing any of it.
Yeah, definitely a long night indeed. We usually have seen them, it's a 5-game series in round 1, 6-game series in round 2. They start off a little slow, bring it around in 6 in the grand finals. That has usually been their typical story. And they had to take the distance in 2 matches. Beaver, Sporty was talking about that spark and having that energy player. Kind of being in the booth, who did you feel like when they did have those moments where games were tight, things didn't look like they were going their way, who kind of looked like that go-ahead energy guy on the side of Spate?
I think you have to look towards, again, Pigeon. I talked about it a little bit in the pregame analysis of it. If you can get Pigeon going, it's kind of lights out. He's able to play with the speed. And the thing about Pigeon and the way he plays as well is he's not one-dimensional. He can win the midfield game. He can make the clip on the front end, or he can make a really good save on the back end. There was a couple times in the series where he was flying across the pitch, was able to make a huge save, and then it was able to turn it into an offensive attack on the other side. And when you have players, of course, like Kevin and TNT, who can also play that hybrid role, anyone can take control of any time. If they see the players popping off and they got the hot hand, as some would say, they are comfortable in switching into 2 and 3 man roles. And I feel like for most of the games that Spate was winning, it was big plays by Pigeon that opened it up and got that snowball rolling that turned into the avalanche of the Spate 3-peat.
Yeah, I feel like Pigeon has definitely been that consistent X factor for Spate, right? It's if Pigeon's playing well, the team's playing well. Talking about players that were kind of X factors going into this, Feisty, looking at the side of Pirates on a Bot, having Patty in and playing with them throughout this whole regional over the likes of Buffy. You said kind of before we got into that last match that Patty may have been slept on a little bit. Do you feel like they stepped up here just a tad in grand finals, or was it just kind of everyone wasn't quite in sync and the lights might have been a little bit too bright?
No, I think Patty stepped up huge. I think Patty was a big time pivotal force for the side of Pirates on a Bot. And I know that Beaver would definitely back me up on that as well. Patty was a pivotal player in this series for that squad. And that's not to say Knight and Lev are to be slept on like the duo. We know the duo to be. But Patty, big time player, big time plays in that series.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree with Fight's sentiment there. I believe he fit into that team well. I mean, Knight and Lev, again, as we've spoke about, has been the duo for years, it seems like at this point. They're going to have the revolving door of third man. I mean, yes, the offseason is the offseason, but you have RLCS to look forward to. This is a tryout phase for them. As much as a serious tournament that this is, as much as there's serious money on the line for them, they have bigger things on the horizon for them, and they're going to continue trying out, various third men that can come complement their duo. And I think, again, Patty had a good series.
Yeah. Would you think that Patty gets the run back in the major, or maybe they, like you said, at that revolving door third man, find another person that they maybe have a little bit more chemistry with? Or do you feel like this has warranted them kind of an extension here?
I think I would have to recuse myself from the argument. I mean, I've vested interest in one of the players that they have been trying out, so I may be a little bit biased. So I'll leave this over to Sporty and Feisty to answer that one.
All right, well, Sporty, do you feel like Patty has earned their right to compete in the major with these guys, or will we see yet another switch up for this Pirates on a Bot squad?
I mean, you can never tell with this team, can you? You know, even with having Heps on the team, they made a change. Even with Buffy, they've made that change. You can never really tell with this team, and simply put, the option comes up to them. What is their choice? I mean, they've only made it to the finals once before with Heps back in Split 1, but here in Split 2, they've done it again. It's been a long time coming for this team. They've been to every single top 16, and they've made their second finals. I would hope to see them stick with Patty, because simply put, he's a very smart third player to add into them. He's fitting that roster very well. It's a team that's a three-headed dragon. You don't want to lose that with a player like Patty. So I would hope to see Pirates on a Bot continue with Patty to try to improve with him rather than making all these changes. But simply put, we don't know. I can't tell. And the amount of time that we're gonna have between this third regional as well as that major, a lot of things can change. And well, knowing Pirates, we cannot count them out of a team that's going to make changes.
Yeah, absolutely. So as we kind of look towards the major, I just want to point out and kind of get some thoughts from Feisty over there on the end of the desk. We see our three-peat champions taking on Silly Billies in round 1 of playoffs for the major. Is that kind of our marquee matchup, and maybe given a little bit of an insight on who the favorite will be running through the bracket? Or has Spate with this third win now kind of taken themselves to that next level where they are the team to beat?
I would say currently, just recency bias, Spade is the team to beat. But again, you've got the demon of the early SCS matches, early SCS regionals, and Silly Billies. So that is not a team you need to ever sleep on, especially if they come in fresh and ready to go for this major. It's going to be tough.
Yeah, you talk about being fresh. You got 1 week, so it's going to be kind of a mad dash to get some more scrims in, get some more playing time with whatever roster you want to field for the major. Make sure that your subs are on point. We saw how key that sub play was throughout this whole event up until this point. And we do have our solidified top 8 and their matchups. Like I said, Spate versus Silly Billies at the top of that playoff bracket, followed by Pips versus No Idea, Pirates on a Bot versus Empty Space, and Little Birds versus Pause Up will be our matchups for the major coming up next weekend. Beaver, outside of that Spate versus Silly Billies matchup, where do you see kind of the highlight match in this opening round of something that may either cause some shakeup to the bracket or might just be kind of a dark horse in the major here?
All of the matchups obviously are very, very interesting. I mean, I look at a matchup like Pips and No Idea, and I've heard some interesting things about the Pips roster that if the rumors I hear are true, look out for that squad for sure. So that's a squad that obviously could be very tough, very, very tough to beat. That No Idea squad, Waves and Scythe, obviously, in Bands Are Flying, I think is their third. We've seen just craziness out of that squad. Obviously, a lot of that coming off of the back of Scythe. I mean, he is a player who I believe is very similar to Pigeon. When we're talking about Scythe, is if he gets going, all he needs is one clip. And if he gets that one clip, he's feeling good and feeds off of that energy the entire match. So that's going to be a huge series. I mean, in my opinion, that's going to be the one to watch out for. But I mean, I don't want to pass up on that Spate Silly Billies, matchup. I mean, something to keep of note, right, is the Silly Billies roster. They had clinched a major early, so much to the point where they didn't even really have to play in Split 2, and we didn't see them play a lot in Split 2 again because they didn't have to. So there's a part of me who feels like, well, Silly Billies kept getting beat because they just packed it in because they knew they didn't have to play. And the Spade Esports squad, obviously we know they've been the juggernaut. They swept the series. So there's that little bit of me that's like, man, if Silly Billies is actually playing and actually did, maybe needed to fight for a spot like this, would we have seen the three-peat? And we're going to get the answer to that question in that first series. So I know you don't want me to focus on it, but that's the one I need because as you know, I've been ride or die for Silly Billies since Jump Street on day one. I got to back the Spate banner too. Obviously, you see what's going on behind me here. I'm a Spate creator, Spate caster. I got to go with the hometown team too. So it's so conflicting. And I need to see that settled on the pitch.
Yeah, and we will next weekend. Heading into it, we want to just wrap up the bracket talk for kind of previewing what we're going to be seeing in a week from now. This Little Bird squad, Sporty, they have been so much improved throughout the whole event. Now heading into a major with a player like Heps, we got to see a little bit of a taste of that last night with them taking down Spate. They kind of stifled out in the bracket here. They weren't able to get over that last hump to make it to a grand finals, make it to another top 4. But do you feel like having Heps be a kind of last minute entry into this team, if this extra week is going to help propel them into that next level?
Yeah, definitely. You're right. You're right about that. Like for this Little Birds team, we keep talking about them, and for good reasons. They have the talent to be successful. It just feels like they haven't been able to pull it all together. They've been here for a long time. You mentioned as well, Heps. He's been bouncing around teams, hasn't really found his team. Maybe the Little Birds is where he needs to be. Maybe that's the team that he has been, maybe that's the team that he's been waiting for, that he's been needing. Well, we'll see what he brings to the table during the Split 2 major, because this is the last chance for these teams to kind of get out any losses, to get out any sort of, issues before they go to the championships. In the championships, you don't want to lose your matches. In the major, well, you can't afford to lose. You'll be out of the tournament. It's better to lose them there than it is in the championship. So for teams like Little Birds, who have gotten added in Heps relatively recently, still trying to understand, I think, truly figure it out. It usually takes teams at least 3 or 4 weeks before they can truly kind of nail things down. These next couple weeks are going to be incredibly important with Heps to just kind of get used to this, to really finalize this roster, and by the championships, have the best team they possibly can.
Yeah, couldn't have said it better myself. Well, now that we kind of have things wrapped here for the last regional, we got a little bit of a preview. Let's circle back to our winners. Spate going with the three-peat, 3 straight regional wins under their belt, heading into the major with as much momentum as possible. But we still have to crown an MVP for this tournament so far. So Feisty, who do you got for your MVP vote for our last regional?
Oh, the man who flies high. None other than Pigeon himself.
All right. Beaver, who you got?
I got one word for you, and it's
I think that's a sound, bud.
either way. It's gotta be Pigeon. I mean, the offense ran through him today. The defense, huge from him today. I mean, he was a player that really tilted the pitch towards the Spate direction when things were looking bleak. I think specifically of when he opened up, I believe it was game 5, with just a huge double tap all the way down the field, put it right on Knight's head, and it changed the whole series.
Yeah, game changer indeed. Sporty, you got the chance to complete the sweep. Who you got for MVP?
I've got 4 words for you. This regional got pigeoned. It's got to be pigeon. We're going across the desk here. We're all saying the same person, and for good reasons. This regional got pigeoned, and I know it's the catchphrase, and it fits for this event because seriously, he's been playing well. Shoutouts though, by the way, to Patty for his performance. He adding on to this roster, playing as well as he did today. Patty deserves a huge amount of credit, but for Pigeon, he was lights out today. He was perfect. He played his game, and what a way to end it as well, to beat the team that he formerly played on as well in Pirates on Bot. It's been a storyline run for Pigeon. He definitely deserves my vote.
Yeah, Pigeon very deserving. The desk has spoken, and Pigeon is going to be our Split 2 Regional 3 MVP, the first to have 2 MVPs in a regional split. So I think that's going to do it for us here. The regionals are over. We're heading to the major, and after that, the championship. So things are starting to come to a head here over for the Spate Championship Series. For us here on the desk tonight, I've been Somber, along with our great talented crew of casters. Thank you to everyone on the back end running production, our match admins, including our very own Beaver and Brizane, making sure all the games run smoothly. Our producers, Mirage and Range Rook, helping everything out. And of course, everyone else on the back end, the sheets, the scenarios, everyone else who has made this thing possible. And an extra special shout out to everyone who has been part of this tonight in the chat, going ahead and putting in those predictions and making this one a special. So we will catch you next week, same time, same days, for our major number 2. Until then, we'll see you later.
See ya.